Yo, stream, what up? I'm here with unbelievable enthusiasm.
What's
Uh,
up, guys? Welcome back to
What up?
another amazing video. My name is Truthman, and today we're going to be counting down the top 10 British moments of all time. Number 10, what Curly 801 is about to say.
And what I'm about to say is that number one was when Princess Diana died. Anyway, how are we doing today?
So true. Yes, sir. Hey.
Spoilies. Number.
Spoilers.
But yeah, how are we doing today, guys? Lanigal has went to get a drink just as we decided to start. I say we. He did say I'm about to get a drink, and then I went, no, fuck it, just went live. Yeah, it's been a while when we've had everyone here. We sadly had to cancel last week due to only me and Z being available, so we played Peglin instead, but hey, it is what it is. As you can see, I don't know if you have my stream open, but you can see I have this absolutely beautiful picture to represent Z.
It's fantastic. I love it.
This
Nice
is
the blobfish.
the blobfish Z that Lanigal made. I don't know why he made it, but it exists, so it is there, and it will continue to be there whilst he's not here.
I think the world is a better place with it here. I don't know. I like it.
Z isn't here because he is doing a thing. He kept telling me what it was, but I still don't know what it is.
Crank gameplays, isn't it? He's doing a tour.
And can you explain what?
He is Markiplier's friend. Jacksepticeye's friend.
Okay.
He is a YouTube guy.
Okay, that makes sense. 'Cause I just assumed it was like kind of like spin-off games done quick or something, and I just didn't know what it was, or it was like I know that he really likes Ratchet and Clank. I didn't know if it was like some sort of really weird Ratchet and Clank like meetup.
Yeah, I think it's like improv and stuff like that.
Wait,
Like
I
some
thought-
sort of...
Oh
I
shit,
thought Ratchet
Laddie
and
was back.
Clank were that dude and his dog, the claymation guys.
That's Wallace and Gromit, you fucking fool. Yeah, my favorite Ratchet and Clank game was the Curse of the Were Rabbit. Oh fuck.
Oh, so good. Actually, so good. Like on the PlayStation.
But did it actually exist?
Wait,
Yeah,
are you
there's a-
hey, are you having a go? I thought that was Wallace and Gromit.
It's not Wallace
Are
and
you
Gromit.
having me on?
It's not. It's actually not Wallace and Gromit.
Wait.
Ratchet and Clank is a game for the
So you're
PlayStation.
not having a goofball moment?
No, I'm not pulling your leg. I'm not cranking your chain. I'm not stirring the
Okay.
fucking
hold up,
batter
hold
or
up.
whatever, I don't know.
need you to crank my chain. I can crank my own chain. Thank you very much.
I legally have to say that I will not be cranking any chains.
Yes, please. Please. I don't need that from you. God damn.
Before we carry
So-
on with the podcast, there's one important thing that we have to do. Is congratulate Lanny going being 1 year older.
Woo!
Lion Eagle, let's go.
Happy
What a
birthday, Lion
king.
Eagle.
People have
Happy birthday to you.
Can you hear us, Lanny?
And many more.
Okay, sweet. Happy birthday. I love your little hat. It is slightly cut off, but there we go.
It's cute.
Actually, truth mean, you're not allowed to say happy
So,
birthday yet, because it's not his birthday where you are.
That's true.
So true.
Mhm.
So which birthday is this, Lion Eagle?
Doxed? No, it's my 25th birthday.
Welcome to
Oh,
Older club.
big man. Congratulations.
Yeah, I mean.
Hey, welcome to the club.
Hey, guess what? You're the same
Oh, yeah,
age.
true,
You-
because Truthman is 27, so.
Yeah, no, we're the same age.
Yeah, you're the same age as NoticeTheZ.
Oh.
Yeah.
What's the Z?
Mhm.
Oh, that's so mean. That's mean.
I'm older. That's all I'm saying.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm 26.
You're older?
Yeah.
Dude, my friends have been ribbing me. All they talk about nowadays is, okay, so how'd you meet those Discord mods? Like every time it's actually ridiculous. It's so annoying.
I'll have them know that I'm not a
but
Discord
yeah.
mod. I'm just an avid raider of World of Warcraft. That's all. Okay, whoa.
Yeah, you think me telling them that would change something?
I forgot to turn off
Yeah.
notifications. Oops.
Curly 807, Curly
Classic,
807, Curly
classic.
807.
Ooh, my bad. Thanks, Eagle, for the resub. 6
Real
months.
funny
Pog.
notification.
Mine's not funny.
Pog? I'm actually not I'm not a Curly sub. I don't believe in what Curly does
That's fair.
as like a streamer.
That's
You know?
fair.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
I feel
I'm
so
gonna
bad
have to
hearing
say
you
no.
with a Lion Eagle sub for like the last month.
Yeah, no, me and Z. Fuck. But yeah, the congratulations on getting older. We've got there actually funny thing is Z actually wrote all the topics for this week, and the second one is getting the band back together. Because we haven't been together for a little while, and then he decides not to be here. So
How dare he?
Okay, now to be fair, this wasn't like he was otherwise predisposed, right? He would have been here if he could have been here. Everybody knows that. We all agree on that, don't we?
yeah, but he's not.
Okay, well you don't sound convinced. I will say you don't sound convinced.
No, definitely not. The next,
Okay.
there's literally nothing else I can say. One thing though that I can say is that the next thing that I kind of want to talk about, and I don't know if anyone else watched it, but did anyone else watch the Critter Clash
Smash
stuff?
Summit. Oh, right, yeah.
Oh yeah, Smash Summit, yeah.
Smash Summit.
Did anyone watch Critter Clash stuff?
Yeah.
Did you stay up and watch it live, Jody?
Yeah, it was so good. It
Did
was so good.
Did you pay for it?
Well, I mean...
Legally, yes.
Yes,
Allegedly.
Yeah.
For the camera, yes.
Did you
I-
Did you go to the artifact section on Twitch and watch it? Because I didn't do that.
No, but I know this place is called reddit.com and that's, I don't know. It's a crazy place.
I was in the Miskiff stream and
Reddit's pretty cool.
some guy was like, "Yo, come here," and just posted his link like 6 times. But I went to the artifact stream and just watched his stream, and it was
By
great.
funny, I mean, not acceptable, and we would not accept that.
Of course, I also did pay for it.
Yeah, me too.
But I just wanted to support the smaller streamer as well. So
Me three.
yeah.
Yeah.
Did you actually watch it, Truthman? Or watch any highlights?
I did see a clip of Minx absolutely fucking up some woman.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jeez.
Yodeling Haley, I think.
Minx, man.
Yeah.
That's why we stand. Well, I say we. I
She's
speak
really
from.
something, isn't she?
I love Minx.
You stand.
That's why I stand Minx. Yeah. I got like 22. I think. Well, let me check. I think it's 22 months. Actually, my sub will renew soon. I have to check.
Just to clarify, I do like Minx as a content creator, but fairly great like Minx.
I like Minx. Yeah. I didn't pay for her fans either. That's all I'll say. Not that committed.
We are not the same.
I didn't pay for her fans.
You
Like,
don't use the website?
huh?
Okay, never mind.
Oh, well, you're one of those like dodgy, like
What?
free creator ones. Oh, okay.
Oh no.
Fanslyleaks.com.
Never mind. Doesn't really matter at all.
The only thing with Fansly is
It's
it's
actually not a big deal. You know. Yeah. What's the thing with Fansly?
is that not all the creators on there are like exclusively just getting naked. Believe it or not,
Then what's the point? I mean,
you can send
so
messages
who
and
do
speak to
you,
people. That's the point.
Oh, okay. So you use it. You sext on Fansly?
No, I don't. No, I don't. I don't do that. I don't
Oh, you
do anything of the
I can't-
such.
I can't wait for the title of this episode. Curly sected me.
It costs $1 per message, or you have to subscribe for like it's like $20 a month or something. I'm like, you know what? I'll just do what I do every month. Go in and resub to your channel. I go back in, I'll resub to your channel, and I'll let her know that my dog isn't the guinea pig. I do it every month without fail. And then I just look and go, why did I do this? Why did I spend money on Twitch subs? It is what it is.
God, that's so true.
But the whole
How's your Amaranth sub coming along?
I don't have one. I actually don't even follow Amaranth. I don't think I've actually ever watched an Amaranth stream. How's yours? Or do you use
I
some
don't
dodgy
have one.
website for free?
Okay.
Hey, you're the one that exposed yourself.
It's like, no, I didn't expose myself. It's just sometimes, when you don't have the resources, you gotta get a little bit, just get a little bit creative,
Let's steer.
Just say one thing real quick.
Uh-huh.
I'm feeling a little bit. I'm feeling a little bit put upon an attack today because I'm the only American, so I just want to
That makes you feel
caution.
put upon an attack.
Oh no, I'm
sorry.
a white American. Oh, life's so hard for me.
No, that's not what I meant. What I meant, no, because like usually, okay, you know what? Never mind. I'm not gonna get anywhere with you people.
Us
Oh, you
people?
people?
Whoa!
Yep,
Not Latvian.
you heard me.
But yeah, I actually really enjoyed the event on a completely different note. It was surprisingly fun. And
It was great.
like the Michael Reeves was much better at boxing than I expected him to be.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying like he wasn't a fucking professional or anything, but like he was much better than I thought. Like he looked like he actually tried.
Yeah.
'Cause
I think he did.
Yeah, because I was assuming it was all going to be noodle arms and like, little baby punches, but he had like an actual bit of form. Like someone had told him how to throw a punch. I respect it.
Yeah, I think they all did like quite well. I mean, I know Dad and Matt Watson went like 20 seconds, but
Mm.
like otherwise, I think they were all pretty good.
It was an absolute beautiful fight to open with, though. No, was it even the open one? I think I missed the first fight. I don't even know.
Um,
I don't know, but it was a great thing just to see this like 40 or whatever year old man just throwing digs at this guy and him just give up after 20 seconds. It was amazing.
yeah. No,
Mhm.
it was actually class. And like I don't know, I think I didn't really know anything about it. Like I didn't realize it was even happening until probably like the day before, or maybe even the day of. But seeing like the Harley and Egoraptor crash, I
that
don't know how.
that one was weird for me because I don't like Ego Raptors game 1/2 of Game Grumps, right?
Yeah.
And Epic Meal Time just never was on my radar. Like these are people that I know exist, but like
Never.
no, just
Oh,
I'm aware of their existence, so it didn't really mean anything to me. But I've seen people losing their shit over it.
yeah. For me, when I saw that, my mind was blown. Because I mean, I know Harley, like Epic Mealtime. I think he got like a TV show or something, and like stuff like that came from the YouTube channel. Even though I think I might be wrong, but I think the YouTube channel kind of went quiet, so I've not seen him about for a long time. But I don't know. It was just a fight I didn't expect to see, but I don't know. I think, to be fair, I don't know if you like actually watched them fight, but I think Harley was a little bit soft on him, maybe. So
He's
I think,
much bigger, was he not?
yeah, no, he is.
Mhm.
But I think, I don't know. Even at the end, like he was like hugging him and like being very kind of
Yeah.
gentle. So I mean, it was all for fun anyway. Like he wasn't in going there for like anything in particular, but no, it was all good.
If you want to talk about sympathy, the worst one was the I Did a Thing versus Odd Ones Out. Like, fair play to him for fighting, but
Yeah.
I Did a Thing destroyed him.
Yeah,
And to the point where he stopped fighting to talk to the referee and be like, "Are you gonna stop this,
Yeah.
or will I keep
Yeah.
beating the shit out of him?" Like, because if you can't defend yourself, the referee's supposed to stop it. And basically, he was just taking a pounding,
Yeah.
and like he looked like he basically gave up, and the referee just didn't stop it. And he was like, "I guess I just have to keep beating the shit out of this guy until you stop."
Yeah.
It was weird to watch.
It was almost sad.
Yeah.
Just, oh, poor guy.
The one that like got a lot of hype, but I have no idea who either of them are, was the Hundar versus AB one.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't really know them either. I mean, I know AB kind of.
Hmm.
Like, I'm not really sure, but I think maybe I don't know. They seemed like out of all the fights, that one seemed the most like, oh, we're gonna fight with. I'm
Yeah.
angry. I'm fighting. I'm boxing. I don't know. 'Cause I
Yeah,
don't know
like
if there's
because the whole build up for it, they were going crazy. They were like, "Oh, this is so big. This is so whatever," and I'm like, "This is like the a guy who is in a podcast, and he's like the little side character of
Yeah.
a big podcast. Like, no, I'm sure he's much more clouded than me. Don't get me wrong, but I had never heard of him until that point. But I had heard of like Ethan and his wife, whose name I don't know.
Yeah,
Then I
Gila.
don't know who Hundar is.
No, I haven't got a clue
I
either.
think he's a bodybuilder. Think not Canute, so I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, but to be fair, it is biased, but I think one of the best fights was the Minx one.
Yeah, no, it was actually really good.
Mhm.
No, I saw a comment. Someone said like they look like they're fighting underwater because at the end they were so tired. Like it's not like a, anything they were bad because it
Mm.
was a cracking fight. But no, it was. I think out of all of them as well, I think to be fair, like Haley put up a good fight.
But she
'Cause I
took some
know-
hits.
I mean, I'm guessing that you follow Mix on Twitter, but I
Mhm.
don't know if you saw what she was saying about like how like she knocked like both the contact lenses out and stuff like that. Like I don't know, it seemed like a good matchup to be fair. Like it was
Yeah,
good.
and like considering she came in like semi late, like she wasn't the original person that was supposed to fight Minx.
Yeah.
Yeah, and genuinely it was more entertaining because Minx looked like a fucking psychopath. Like,
She started smiling.
yeah, she was smiling while she was punching this girl in the head, and then the random slut drop in the middle for no reason. Just it is
It's
for
very on brand.
entertainment, so yeah, it's very on brand.
Yeah.
Did Lan Eagle or Truth Man, did you see any of it at all? Or you just listen to me and Jody being like, ooh.
Listen, you go off, guys. I mean, it sounds like you had a great time with it.
Yeah, I like the boxing events. The only thing I don't like is when real boxing fans come in and go like, "Oh, they're ruining the sport," and I'm like, I hate to break it to you, but boxing is like, unless it's at the very highest level, most people don't care, and it's just a sad
Yeah.
reality of it. And if you want people to get more entertained in your sport, these are the kind of things you need to do.
Yeah, I think there was like a crossover as well, especially with like the iDubbbz and Dr. Mike fight, where it was like, at least I think I saw a lot more people from like the boxing kind of world going toward Dr. Mike because I think they were saying about how he's got like
He's trained.
10 years experience. Yeah,
Mhm.
like he's a trained boxer, and I think a lot of, at least from what I was seeing, a lot of like the outside boxing world was like, this is a real fight. How dare you
Mhm.
think that you can beat our Dr. Mike and stuff like that. So it was, mine to be fair, was mostly on like Facebook and like Facebook Live
Aye.
comments. So like, I don't know.
Is that where you
But-
watched your stream? Yeah.
No, it's not. It's actually not.
But yeah, the Dr. Mike iDubbbz thing was interesting because like obviously iDubbbz and other people who I don't know exactly put on the whole event, and like it was all for charity, so like you really can't complain at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But like it definitely wasn't the best fight. Which I
No.
guess but he sort of had to be the headline considering he was putting it all on. And
Yeah.
Dr. Mike is a fit guy. I also recommend his YouTube videos if you want to like learn about the medical world to some degree. They're actually really good. There's one
Yeah.
thing he does where he like watches TV shows like Scrubs and stuff and then like talks about how accurate they are to actual hospital environment. If that floats your boat.
Cool.
This is what I do when I'm at work. I mean, bar work, of course. These are the kind of videos I somehow stumble upon.
The rabbit hole of the medical side of YouTube.
Mm-hmm. And all of a sudden, I'm like watching like live brain surgery. And I'm like, how the fuck did I get here? Yeah, I don't have much more to say on that. I think it was just a generally good event overall. And
Yeah.
if anyone was sad enough to take it too seriously, then shame on them.
Who would you want to see in like a sequel?
I kind of want to see, like if I had to see like someone fight, I'd love to see Hassan fight because
Yeah.
he's a big guy, but I don't think he's got any stamina at all. The only problem is who would he fight?
You, from the sounds of it.
No, yeah, he's got a foot on me. He's literally got a foot on me. He's about a foot taller than me. He would destroy me.
You don't want Hassan's feet on you. They crush melons.
Maybe like Hassan and S-Fan or something like that, maybe.
Oh,
That would
That'd
be
be
a
nice.
fight.
S-Band would destroy.
Yeah, S-Fan actually has a sporting background, so
Yeah.
I assume I don't know what Hassan's like background is.
I don't know who you could actually get to like defeat S-Fan other than someone who's like professionally trained. Like
Canute.
see, I don't even know because Canute's like bodybuilder.
Yeah, but he's big.
Yeah, but if it's all bodybuilder, then that's not the same muscles you need to be strong.
Like Hassan. He's basically just like
I mean,
he's just
I
a
think Hassan and Canute would be like relatively
Yeah.
similar.
yeah. I think that's probably a good shout. I'd also just kind of love to see Miskiff fight someone. I know Truthman doesn't like Miskiff that much, but I think he would make it fun.
Miskiff 100% wants to fight someone as well.
Yeah.
He's like not stop talking about it.
Who would he fight though? Is the question, because he would try his very hardest to shoot up, and I don't even know how big he is.
Are you asking who he would fight or who he would fight and beat? Because I don't know.
No, not who he would fight and beat. Like, he would try. He would like aim for, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it would
Someone
be
more
someone kind of
clouded.
crazy.
That's where you're sort of like, because he probably wouldn't. It would either be a friend of his that he would fight, or he would have to like shoot up and fight someone that way. For
Maybe someone
clout.
from like TikTok, like someone on a different platform who's big, trying to spread his name.
Yeah.
He'll fight Bella Porch.
Yeah.
No, he'll take on like every OnlyFans. No, what's that girl who was at his fucking house? The one who like held them up against the wall.
he would do that for the thumbnail.
Yeah. It's not ST. It wasn't S. Oh, fuck.
No, it was. I think it's like a meow in the name.
Yes. Pretty much any OnlyFans model that's ever been like they like tag team. Miskiff has to fight everyone that has won his lover host.
Oh, I would want to see Austin fight. I think he would be good in a boxing ring.
Yeah, I think Austin's like
Jacked.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who would he? The problem is, who would they fight is always the problem. Because you need to think of the people that are around the same size as him. I know Stan's talked about it, and he said that if like considering someone the same height as him, it would probably be Schlatt. But yeah, I don't know.
Schlatt? I feel like Schlatt would destroy Stans.
Yeah.
Well, I'm saying according to Stans, they're the same height and build.
What?
No, Schlatt would fucking pull out the kangaroo moves on Stans.
Is
Yeah, well,
Stans
that
that
doesn't matter
tall?
because
Like-
Yeah, but
Stans
Stans could beat a
he
kangaroo.
can beat a kangaroo. That's canon.
No, he says he could.
Canonically.
He couldn't. Everybody knows he couldn't. Not canonically. Fucking Stans would get absolutely.
I don't know. I've seen it in the
Body by
thumbnail, so that they're all true, right?
There's proof.
Every thumbnail is accurate that I've ever seen.
That's true.
British people eat what?
Every thumbnail is accurate, even the one where it said that Stan's set up a Scrabble tournament.
Yeah, I heard that.
No, that was actually so fucked up, dude. I'm still angry about that. It was stolen valor, and then I didn't even get in the goddamn video at all. I worked my ass off for that.
Pretty well.
Fuck Stans.
You're
Listen,
your first round.
you're-
Leeching stands for Ox. Fuck stands.
True, the Legion Stans folk do famously hate Stans.
Yeah, based on true. Until he plays prop night. Until he gets back on the prop night meta, you know.
Yeah, let's be honest. Unless
Until he gets back the
Yeah,
prop
they'll
night
play
meta.
prop night.
The prop night meta with.
Here's what we need to do. We've got to play a Flash game that's multiplayer so that I can play. That's what we have to do.
Club Penguin.
Back up there.
Okay, not Club Penguin. Not Club Penguin.
Club Penguin is dead.
What's that game where you have the little tanks and you go back and forth and you shoot in the air?
Tank Trouble. Tank Trouble. Oh no, not
I
Tank
was about to
Trouble.
just suggest tank.
That's like, isn't that Game Pigeon or whatever?
One sec, is it like Tank Shock or something? God, when I look up Tank Shock, it's just like people selling like massive remote control tanks for way too much money. Currently out of stock on Amazon. Guess we're not playing that. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think. We were talking about who, if you had to pick someone that you had to fight content creator wise, who would you go for, Truth Man?
Which member of
Can it be a woman?
It could be a
Which
woman.
member
Yeah.
of S3K?
It can be. You're gonna get cancelled. So.
If we're thinking S3K, I mean, I think I could take anybody but Hudat. Like, Hudat's brother's an NFL player. I don't know how big he is, but I know he played football. I'm not taking him down. I don't know how big Neg is, but I know Psychic is a small man. And
These are
I've
also the only
met
two
Evan
children.
Gao. I've hung out with Evan Gao. Evan Gao is like 3 or 4 inches shorter than me, and like 25 to 30 pounds lighter than me. So I could definitely take him. Although I'd be
Can you do a
scared.
backflip?
No, I can't. Yeah, I'm working on it.
So I'll get away from your
I'm working
punches.
on it. I'm learning.
No, I couldn't go near Evan Go
No,
because he
that's-
can do a backflip. Who that's the same. I think Sidekick,
No.
I would feel bad. Neg, he might beat me, but he won't beat me because I'm the better one. That's it.
True. So true.
Because I made a tweet about tweeting S3K, asking them when they're getting a woman so I can fight her. But I don't know. I think I think some people in who have like the Twitter account don't know who I am. So there's like 2 separate comments on that tweet of like me being who megaloled, and then someone saying 2 of us hate women. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on with
That's
that.
so funny.
Yeah.
Megaloled and also responded to it in a proper way.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I need to look at that tweet right now.
1 second.
I did see the non-Who Megalol response, but I didn't see the Who Megalol one.
Yeah, so that
That's
video.
the other one because they said like was it 2 members of S3K hate women?
Yeah.
But we're not going to tell you who.
Yeah.
But that's so funny.
I don't have the cardio. I also have to be that like fat coach that just sits in the corner and is like, do you know how there's always like every sport has that one coach who you're like, did you ever play sport?
Like in Punch Out, there's just a guy
Yeah.
in candy bar.
I just have the towel around my neck and then I just go, fucking punch him in the face. it's like
Go to Mac.
it's like the fucking the Kansas City Chiefs coach. I don't know his name, but he is a chunky boy.
Andy Reid.
Yeah, like I look at him and go,
Andy Reid. He is a chunky boy.
I look at him and go, you coach professional athletes, and I genuinely think you probably run out of breath going down the stairs.
Dude, that's fucked
that way,
up,
like, a lot of
dude.
the time, though.
I run out of breath going down the stairs too sometimes. Up the stairs especially. Whew. It happens.
It sounded like you got a little bit like tired thinking about going up and down.
I'm actually just a bit stressed out because I have to go down the stairs later.
That's fucked.
It's hitting me bad. My inhaler's downstairs, so I gotta make that one quick.
No.
So I wouldn't have that cardio. That's why. You see, even if I had to like, even when I was at my fittest, I had no cardio because I would literally just like gasp for drug to breathe. The most fit I've ever been in my life was when I technically broke the rules of the Irish Rugby Union Federation because I was taking steroids for my
How?
I'm allergic to dogs, but we got a dog, and at the time I was having really bad allergic reaction. So because my breathing was so fucked from that, they gave me steroids. So I was on like these really strong steroids while I was playing in a cup competition, and I actually felt like fucking Jesus. I'd never been able to breathe so well in my entire life. Like, oh, now I get it. I get why they do it. You know what? Anyone that's ever been banned for drug abuse in sport, I
We
get it.
support you.
Yeah, I support you. I get it.
That happened to me once.
You taking drugs?
What?
What'd you say?
Taking drugs? Question mark.
Oh, what? No, I didn't say anything. Yeah, well, I mean,
what's that? Were
I
you
took
were you
I took
taking
steroids
performance
once.
enhancing frisbee drugs, or like what was the deal?
Been on the Scrabble Adderall.
Scrabble
It was for
Alphabet
baseball,
soup.
but
baseball. Ugh.
it was for baseball.
Nation's pastime.
Yeah,
It
it's
is for baseball.
the pastime. She just sit and stare for like 6 years. Baseball, cricket, and any kind of sport like that just rubbed me the wrong way.
I mean, staring for 6 years is kind of just every sport, to be honest.
Yeah, I'd rather stare at my screen and play Foot Manager for 8 hours than play real football.
That's based.
What? Speaking of frisbee and performance enhancing drugs, I have been legally required to read a statement from
Yeah.
NoticeTheZ. Let me read exactly what he said, just so that it makes it less interesting.
Yeah, I'll read the first paragraph. I am a massive loser. I can't make the podcast because I'm being a loser.
And then the next
I leave all
paragraph.
my worldly possessions to Curly 801. Wow, that's very generous.
Also,
Kind.
as my dying wish, can someone please bring up the fact that I told Truthman if he skips the pod for frisbee, he better come back at champion or not at all. Then he did, lol.
That's why he's not here tonight.
Because Truthman didn't win. How'd frisbee
I
go?
actually did win.
Let's
We
go.
won 15-14 against the reigning state champions, so pretty cool.
So do you go to national frisbee? Is that a thing?
It is a thing, but our team didn't get an invite. We
Wait,
didn't
what?
get an invite to the high school national tournament.
I thought if you win, did you not win state? I'm confused. What did you win?
No, that's not. So we won states. We won the state championship.
Yeah.
But that's not
Isn't that
how it.
bigger?
It's not like a tournament bracket. It's not like a bracket style thing, where you win like your state and then you get to go to nationals. It's like you need to be ranked highly enough because they're not having 50 teams go to nationals, right? It's only like 20 teams or 20 25 teams or something, and we are not ranked highly enough to get invited, which sucks because nationals is like close to where I live. But yeah. So that's the pain that I'm experiencing right now. But it's okay. We'll
That's
make
fine.
it through.
Congrats. I never won.
Thank
well,
you,
I
thank
won
you,
a
thank
loser's
you.
medal at sport, but that's about it.
I'm sorry. You won a loser
Jesus
medal.
Christ.
What like
That is brutal.
we lost the final. That's why I said won a loser's medal.
That's alright. I won a trophy once for netball, and it was the the best improved.
Yeah.
Because there was all the all the other ones had gone.
Did you also win? You didn't even win once. Like you got most improved. You were the only person there, but you didn't win player of the year. That's kind of fucking whack.
Well, do you know, I actually wasn't even invited to the award show until someone was like, "Oh, I know." So
Oh, that's killer.
no, it's okay. It was netball. Don't do it. If you're short enough to be put with the under 12s when you're 15 years old, don't play netball. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
Is netball like volleyball or something?
it's like basketball.
No. Yeah, it's like basketball. It's like worse
what?
basketball, in my opinion.
Yeah, basketball's its most similar sport, but it's
Okay.
not like a one-to-one.
Yes,
Yeah.
you can't move with the ball, and there's like certain like positions and stuff.
Yeah, you're only allowed to go in certain parts of the court.
Yeah.
Court. That's the word I'm looking for.
Pitch.
So pretend on what position you are.
I
Like
really thought you just for some reason just went bitch.
bitch. The bitches can't be in
Bitch.
certain parts of the court, yo. But no, genuine question. If you were tall enough, could you dunk in netball?
I don't think you're allowed to travel with
In
the ball.
netball?
You can't travel with a ball, but when you're shooting, I suppose you could, because you're allowed to like jump with the ball. So I mean, if you're tall enough, then yeah.
I wanna-
Isn't there like?
Why doesn't
maybe-
one of
maybe
you
it's not.
look it
I
up?
feel like it's like really long. Like,
I'll be honest. Like to my knowledge of, mostly it's a woman's. I say mostly a women's sport. Like it's predominantly played by females in school.
Yeah.
I know it has a professional scene. I just don't know if there's a male professional scene. And from my knowledge of the NBA, like the women's NBA, there's not very many women player that can dunk in that. I think the netball thing might be higher. I might be mistaken though.
True.
Yeah, my only reference is school, so I don't
Interesting.
know.
Yeah, actually, that's a good point. I'd say that I think the netball thing's higher, but I have no reference of it from when I was like 14. So.
Yeah, maybe it's just
Yeah.
because we were smaller and you were like,
Yeah.
holy shit. That...
I mean, one of my
It's like, how could anyone ever
cousins.
dunk this?
One of my cousins is on like the Welsh national like netball team, like the proper thing, but she's like 6'5", so she's
Can she
can't
dunk?
but I don't actually. I'm thinking of it. I don't know if she can. I think unless she just can't jump for her life, I think maybe they are quite high. So
Know
I
what the
don't
thing
know.
is? You're saying she's like 6'5", but then I bet when you watch, if you ever watch her play, she's probably like one of the smallest people. As you
She
find
could
with
be. I
those
don't know.
with those
They're all,
sports.
they're all very tall, but I don't know. I've seen her play like once when I was like 12, so I don't know.
Yeah, she wasn't shouting Kobe when she was hitting her shots. I assume.
No, not quite.
Yeah, congrats, Truth Man. Did you like get a little medal, or I say little medal? It sounds patronizing, but like, you get a medal, or what did you get? Like, do you get anything?
No medal. But I did. I got the MVP. Got MVP recognition. For my play. Because I was goated, which is. Do you guys know what that means? What goated means?
You know what the funny thing is? I know what goated means, but MVP is like such an American phrase.
I'm just gonna look up goated in the dictionary second.
Thank you,
You
Lion
don't.
Eagle.
You don't know what MVP means?
I know what it means. It's just the most
Me.
American phrase.
Yeah.
What do you call it? What do you call it?
Man of the match, person of the match, star of the, like, in certain sports they say
Man
star
of
of the
the
match.
match.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean
That's actually fucked up that you call it
but
that.
I guess
Well, they
also
don't anymore.
I'm just the most valuable player.
in a weird way. Like,
Oh.
Sorry, Lanigal, you're like kind of quiet, so whenever anyone
Yeah,
else talks,
you're
I can barely hear
quiet.
you.
oh, sorry. I was just saying, I don't know, like, especially like in non-professional circumstances, I don't think anyone really considers themselves MVPs and stuff.
Yeah, that is true. Like, in all of my games I played, like, I probably played about 80 games of rugby in my life. Never has a man of the match or MVP award been given out to anyone. But fair, congrats.
They don't want any showboating.
Yeah, stay humble.
Stay
Stay humble, King.
Stay humble.
Americans are not humble. This we
Yeah,
know. Americans are not humble at all.
Yeah, hey, I
Here
was
it
waiting
is,
for you to say it. I was thinking
That's
it.
an LSF podcast exclusive. Americans are not humble.
I actually posted. It's one of my favorite images that I own. I think I posted it in the LSF Twitter page, but it's like this like clip from like a Mario game. That it's like the one of the like the wizard dudes. It literally just says "keep on gaming, but never become arrogant." And I'm like, wow, that's so fucking deep. What a
I'm
life.
14 and this is deep.
I'm 26 and this is deep. Oh, I also so I'm just reading some of the topics to see what we can move on to next, and but the one that just sort of gets me is Lion Eagle is alive? Question mark. What was the context for that?
I think it's because I'm back.
I was like, did he ever die?
Like, I think it's just that I had the 2 weeks off and then we didn't do last week, but like it was meant to be like Lion Eagle's back from his 2 week hiatus of the podcast.
Well, what we'll do now is a nice little transition while we think about what we said.
It's actually because me and NoticeTheZ have a lot of drama, and we are no longer going to be on the podcast together. I don't want to get into the specifics of it, but
What?
people lied, people died. But yeah, NoticeTheZ and me will never be on the podcast again unless you see different.
Who do you think made that blobfish?
Wait, what?
Who do you think made that blobfish, Z?
Yeah,
Wait,
I made
I'm
the blobfish. No, it's not true.
Oh, this is so sad. This is the first time hearing of this. What happened?
Even if it was a real discussion, Truth Man would never have read it.
Yeah.
Did you guys have a falling out?
Yeah, scroll up, you'll see it.
Right. Okay, I said I didn't want to get into it, but I wanted to play it as the Orange Among Us character. And no, it's
Oh.
for you once, but
No, the thing is
No.
though, if you know your
comes
NoticeTheZ
down to
lore,
Among Us.
if you know that NoticeTheZ lore, you
I know
that
my NoticeTheZ lore. I
He's
know it
blue
well.
every time.
he's
Fact.
blue. He's baby blue every time.
we
Fake
got into a
news.
fight, because I wouldn't mod in a gay blue Among Us bean.
Yeah, we were like, yo, we have baby blue, we have light blue, and he's like, no, gay
Like,
blue, or I'm not
There's
playing.
like a light neon blue, but that's the closest there is in the game.
Yeah, and he sent them a hate letter to whatever they're called, that make it Among Us guys, Among Us peeps. But yeah, I'm gonna swiftly move to the tier list for this week because like I'm trying to read the other topics and couldn't think of a better thing to talk about right now. Let's start with I didn't swap the NoticeTheZ picture over. Fuck. There he is.
Oh, this is
It was on your face, Lanning. I'm sorry.
Shoddy workmanship.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I just said that I'm not happy with NoticeTheZ, and then you go and do that.
Yeah, no,
Oh
it was
yeah,
the
this is
beef.
mine.
I
This
love
is-
your camera, Truth Man.
Could you
I
tell?
haven't changed it.
What'd you say? What'd you say?
Why is Truthman psychic?
Oh, that was the last podcast you weren't here for. You replaced. I replaced Truth Man with
Yeah.
Wait, that's
Psychic.
not me. Wait.
If you want the context,
not-
you can watch last times.
which
Last
will
time.
which will be
Oh
up
my
on
God,
YouTube.
dude.
Is
Momentarily.
last week the
Dude,
one that I've
dude.
I put the thumbnail.
I
on
am
the
like-
podcast?
Yes.
I'm so much cooler than Psychic. I'll say that. Anyway,
Yeah, you play
can somebody
Frisbee.
explain what? Fuck you. Somebody explain what fry is. Is it just like you fried? Like, what do you want to go fry or something?
Yeah,
I don't really get it.
I don't know why Curly and the rest of Northern Ireland refuse to put up at the end of a fry up, but that is just the way it is.
So
But yeah, it's basically like.
But what's a fry up?
So like, it's just stuff that's fried in a pan. Like everything on this, like apart from like some of like the bread items, it's like you would just fry it all in a pan.
Wait,
and then
you-
just, like,
it's
slap it on
it's
plate.
predominantly
So
a
you
breakfast.
fry like ketchup in a pan?
No.
Well, that's why I said most.
Yeah, we put the tea in there. Do you not make your tea in the pan? Cringe. It's the whole thing.
Wait,
It's
I don't
basically like a
understand. Like you put.
it's basically breakfast, right? This is like if you want to have a big hearty breakfast, you have a fry up. We would just say a fry, but in England and Scotland and Wales, they'd probably say fry up. A lot of people will literally just cook it in the one pan. That's where like traditionally it's done, where they just fuck everything into one pan and just let it fry.
Yeah, I feel a bit like Truth Man because
That's
I
kinda
just sort
hype.
of thought it was like fry food. Oh, I thought maybe it was breakfast, but then I saw chips. I was like, no, nobody puts chips for breakfast.
It's
so
not
I'll just do
exclusively
fry
breakfast.
food.
You could have a fry for dinner, but I guess Laniel can atone to this. Like predominantly, it's breakfast food.
Yeah, I
Hmm.
mean like it's often in like restaurants and stuff.
Well,
it's
it
like
looks
an all-day
yummy or
brunch or something like that.
Mhm.
And then that's normally like that's why like chips is on there. It would normally be like swapping out like the hash browns because that's more of a sort of breakfast oriented potato product. And then you would have,
Okay,
like,
I think I
stuff,
understand
kind of
it.
the
I think I
difference.
understand it now.
Okay.
Okay, this is pork of some kind. Looks good. HP sauce looks brown, so probably good.
Yes.
This just looks like white bread with butter on it,
That's what
which
it
is
is.
always good. Tomatoes? What? It's just brown sauce?
That's brown sauce. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
bread
That's
with
the stuff that I
butter,
talk about all the time.
Oh, nice. These just look like chips, if you will. Chips. Get some chips from the fish and chips store, you know?
Ooh, so close.
No.
man.
No, if I got these chips from my fish
Chips
and chip
store.
store, I would be fuming. That's all I'm saying.
So what do you call these? Are these chippies? Or these? I would maybe call them.
You'd either call it
What
the
do you
chippy
call
or the
them?
fish and chip shop if you were gonna say. We don't call things stores.
Yeah, I would say
So
chippy.
what about these chips? Are they just
Yeah.
like?
Oh, they're these
What's wrong
kind
with
of
these
chips.
chips? Are they just like?
I just think
Yeah.
they're not very like chippy chips. You get me?
Yeah,
I
they're
I
more
don't
like
know,
oven
like,
I
chips.
thought chippy was
These
what
are
you
oven
call the
chips.
fish and chip
Yeah.
shop.
It
these
is.
These are like Witherspoon chips.
Yeah,
rather
these
than,
are like oven
Yeah.
oven fry, like oven fries. Oven
Witherspoon,
fries.
like Reese Witherspoon.
Yeah, like Reese
Yeah.
Witherspoon.
Exactly.
Okay, cool.
You're on it.
It's actually
I
called
don't
Wetherspoons.
understand any of this shit.
Wetherspoons
Okay.
is
Is that like
chain.
Greg's? Because I'll say it. Greg's sausage rolls are so good.
It's not
Wait,
like
did I say? Did I say something?
With-
I don't
Witherspoons.
quite get it.
Witherspoons is basically this like drug den. No, it's basically this place where either you're a student or you're over 50. You will go there and you will consume a lot of alcohol and extremely cheap food, and it's great.
Yeah.
But there's like
So
there's
it's like Greg's kind of.
except there's drink.
Well, it's also with like
Oh, that's cool.
a sit-in eatery, whereas Greg's like sometimes you can, but it's mostly like takeaway food.
Yeah, mostly
like,
Greg's. You go.
Witherspoons is
Okay. Anyway,
it's a restaurant.
here's okay. Stop interrupting me, please. Here's another bread. I'm just a bread fan. Here's some eggs over easy or sunny side up or something. Looks good. Tea, good. Coffee, good. Although it's a little bit too
Wait,
light for
one
me.
second.
Light for me. What?
My high. Which way around are these? Is it the first one tea or is it coffee?
Yeah. First one's tea, I think. I don't know.
I assume that's the thing there.
Or I don't know. I don't like tea.
I thought this was just like some black tea.
Yeah, I thought it was.
Sweet.
I thought
Are
it was
these
black
potato?
coffee. I thought
Black
that was
coffee,
tea.
yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was tea, and I thought that was coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be honest,
Oh, interesting.
I
Okay, so are
actually
the
did it the same way as Juice, man. I did the lighter as coffee because that's closer to how I have my coffee then.
That's closer to how I have
That's
my
because me and Lion Eagle are brothers in arms. We
That's
are
right.
brothers in arms.
tea. Fair. These are potato
Um,
waffles. Yeah.
Other mothers.
Okay, those are potato waffles, so it's like potatoes. Sounds cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Those are cool mushrooms, big fan. So this, in America, we have this thing called Rocky Mountain Toast, which is where you cut a hole in bread and put an egg in it, like
Just-
usually like a fried egg. And that's what this reminded me of, so it looks good.
I think it's supposed to be a poached egg.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Ketchup is good. Sausage is good. Bacon, maybe. Pretty good. Bread with probably butter on it or something for the third time.
It's toast.
Pretty good.
That's toast,
Okay.
brother.
Okay, it's just toast. Yeah, but like bread. Okay.
That's French
Now onto the
toast.
stuff that
I'm
looks
pretty sure that's
gross.
French toast. That's toast,
That's
and that's
French
just
toast?
bread.
No. Because I only have
Or-
French toast with challah, if you know what that is.
Nope. Is that not French toast? Am I high?
I
I don't know.
I thought it was,
French
but I
toast
don't know.
mistake.
Not my hashtag not my French toast. Okay. What are these gross looking turd patties? It's like quinoa. It's like quinoa.
It's
I don't understand. What
black
is this?
pudding.
Oh, isn't that just like blood?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's blood sausage.
That's gross. Okay. Baked beans? No, not at my fry up.
Oh my god.
Is this like pita bread or something? What is this
It's
here?
soda bread.
Why?
Is soda bread potato?
No,
Or is that
that was a misspeak.
that's all right.
I'm sorry. No beans?
What is? No, I don't want beans for breakfast.
This
gross.
is
I'm
white
not
pudding, isn't it? The
British.
next one.
Is it?
Is that white?
Yeah,
It
what's
also looks
white
gross.
pudding?
It looks like a fucking turd.
White
Gross.
pudding is
Yeah.
instead of blood. There's a lot more fat in it.
Oh god, that sounds like the most
Ugh.
horrific thing.
Are these like hash browns? Are these like janky hash browns?
What do you mean janky hash browns? That's what fucking hash browns look like.
Yeah.
No.
Nah, not my. This is what McDonald's hash browns look like.
Yeah, in America they don't have triangle.
It's not exactly. That's not what good old fashioned red blooded American hash browns look like.
American hash browns
Scrambled
are
eggs. I just wasn't.
like, they're really interesting looking.
What'd you say?
They're like they kind of
They're
look a
cool,
little
yeah.
like fried mashed potato a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Here's like I'm just not feeling scrambled eggs. I should have put orange juice in the tier because I like orange juice. I don't know what this is. It just looks like discs of.
I actually don't.
That's the
linoleum.
white pudding that Kelly was talking about. So it's
Is
like
it?
the
Ew,
blood sausage,
so
but then it's
gross.
like really fatty rather than more blood.
Damn, you guys eat weird shit. And then this is just dry crackers. No, thank you. Not at my fry.
That's actually
Okay, and that's it.
I think NoticeTheZ said that you do have it in America. It's potato bread.
Yeah, I don't fuck with that.
You really should. It's really nice.
Is this you, Jody? Yeah.
Yeah, this is mine. Where do I even start? I'll start from the bottom. Yeah.
I love the naming of these.
Yeah. Well, I'm not a very big egg person in general.
Fair.
I do make exceptions, but poached egg, no. Scrambled egg, no. Coffee, I thought that was coffee myself. I don't like coffee, but I think it smells nice, so it tricks me. So can't have that near. Mushrooms are also really boring. I'm sorry. Mushrooms make me sad because I eat them and they just do nothing.
Just cut there. Just cut there.
What?
Yeah.
Mushrooms make you sad because you eat them. Damn. That's
Yeah.
just fucking deep.
Yeah. I didn't know what any of the ones up were. Like, I
Fair.
thought maybe it was French toast, but I've never had it. Like, I didn't realize. I don't know. Are they crackers on the end?
No, it's potato bread.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
You can't say that word. That's actually a slur.
It's too late.
No, it's just the almost name of Ludwig's cat. It's fine.
Yeah.
Ew.
All the other
Did
ones.
you not know about that? I think it's one of our topics for later
It
on,
is,
so,
yeah.
Yeah. All of the other ones are grouped up because I sort of in the beginning I put this as like a all together kind of thing, but I would eat all the ones in the top 3. Black pudding depends on the day. But I'll just skip to the ones that excite me. The quaw blimey, because when I saw them, that's exactly what I said. Quaw.
What is core? What is that?
Like
a-
it's so good. You're just like
Just a noise.
yeah.
Yeah, it's just like a noise of
What?
like expressing like, well, quad blimey is like an expression of like, oh, that's amazing. Sort of
Yeah. Dreams come true kind of thing, like, you know?
Oh. Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, you're passionate. Okay.
It's like an older British sort of saying. Like it's like, people don't really say it so much rather than sort of reference it now.
Yeah, like see the kind of person that says pip pip cheerio mate probably says cold limey as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you say this scram is now in session, you say neither of those.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I would never in my life eat waffles for breakfast. I'll make that clear. Not when I eat chips for breakfast, because I think that's kind of illegal. But all the other ones, put them all together. I'm happy as Larry. I felt a bit, maybe it was a bit controversial, putting this like streaky American-looking bacon in the scran is now. But in my mind, it's never as good as real bacon. But if it's on my plate and I'm hungry, I'm not gonna say no. Like, it's bacon.
Wait,
But it's not.
I'm
It's not
sorry.
bacon.
Real bacon?
Yeah, this
I'm
stuff
at-
here.
Can you explain?
Yeah.
See this stuff here next to the sausage?
That just
It's Canadian.
no. That's
bacon.
pork belly.
No, it's not. No, it's not. No.
But
That's-
my guess was American bacon.
this is
maybe.
bacon.
You
This
say.
is like
Yeah.
like,
Actually, no.
cringe.
Canadian bacon. That's not.
our bacon is just
Yeah.
like actual like meat, like there's actual meat on it.
Yeah, that's the part of the debate I was having was American or Canadian bacon. It gives me the same feeling as mushrooms, where I'm just sad. But like the difference is, I do kind of enjoy it because it's still bacon. So wow, some could say.
Like you have like what do we call them? Do we call them like bacon rashers? Is that what a rasher is?
Yeah.
So what the definition for it is that it's a different cut. This what we call bacon is back bacon.
Mm.
And then the part of like the pig.
And
that
ours is
Americans
belly
have
bacon.
Is streaky belly bacon, I think. Yeah.
Which is just
Pointless.
Yeah.
I don't see a point.
Genuine question, Jody. Would you be like a more of a brown sauce or a ketchup lover?
It actually depends on the day, to be honest. Like, I use ketchup more because I buy ketchup. I don't buy brown sauce, but like, when there's brown sauce in the house, I'll go for it over the ketchup, you know? Because it's like a delicacy to me, brown sauce. Like, if I've got sausage
What does
and I
brown
got
sauce
chips,
taste like?
oh
It
heaven.
tastes like brown sauce.
Yeah, it's really tricky. It's like there isn't too much similar. Like it's a very distinctive taste.
Yeah.
Is it like barbecue sauce almost?
No.
No, it's see that's the tricky thing. Like you could like name every sauce, and like unless we don't have it, then there might be an equivalent. But
I feel like maybe brown sauce tastes more like a actual barbecue than barbecue sauce does, but I can't explain why. So that's
Yeah, I get what
I don't know.
you're saying. I feel you on that.
I don't know.
But it's hard to
Well,
explain.
that might
I
be
think-
some sort of like a British thing of feeling
Yeah.
that way because of like
Yeah.
you know.
We
I need
probably
to add
don't
some
have
brown
real
sauce on my
barbecue.
shopping list. But one more thing I will say is, anyone who puts beans below is wrong.
Well, on that note, I've ranked
That's
mine.
me, don't worry.
I've ranked mine exclusively as, like, if you were to put these all on the same plate and have like a proper fry up, what doesn't deserve to be on that plate? Like, if you've got the plate and you've got to like you've got to put stuff on, what stuff isn't making the cut? And these things at the bottom are fucking nowhere near it. Not even close.
Have we already said, by the way, what is that horrible thing that is at the end of decent edition on this list?
I thought that was white pudding.
Oh, the discs on Keep Away.
No idea.
Oh, okay. That's what I thought you were saying was white pudding.
No, that's white pudding.
Oh.
Because I've had white pudding before, and that looks like I couldn't tell what it was. It looks like rice crackers, to be honest, but that's definitely not what it is.
I mean, spoilers for my list,
Oh,
but
is
it
it
doesn't matter. They're all
crumpets?
on my Keep Away bits.
Yeah.
I
So,
think it's crumpets, just not cooked.
oh, it is.
Is it crumpets?
Yeah, it is.
I would never have been able to tell that.
It is. You can. It is. It 100% is.
Oh, it's pie class. Okay.
Well, either way, crumpet, cringe, get out.
Did you say crumpet cringe get out?
Yeah.
That's so sad.
That's bad. I agree that they don't deserve. They shouldn't be on a fry up, but no, take that back.
I'm allergic to wheat.
Why is bread doing so well everywhere else then?
Potato bread.
You still should have toast right there.
Oh, well, all I'm saying is, right, normal bread, good with the chips. Like, if you were to give me that bread and those chips on,
Well, according to your logic, you'd say no to the bread because you're allergic to wheat.
yeah, but I still eat it. Potato waffles, like, if you're having that in your breakfast, like, there's an asylum with your name on it, genuinely. This kind of bacon, cringe, horrible. If I wanted to eat pure fat, I would just eat pure fat. And that's why I have this up here. This, like, see when they're all crinkly, like, see when they break apart? Like, what are you getting out of that? You want to cut your throat? I'd rather eat glass. Not fussed. Beans. Beans on a fry? No. They just catch up with extra steps. I'll say it.
That's actually
Crazy.
You know what? Without getting too political, if that's
No.
the opinion of Northern Ireland, you can go be.
We,
With the
we don't
rest
have beans in our fries. We don't have beans in our fries. It's an English thing.
What?
Yeah.
That's so sad. I'm sorry.
Yeah, if certain political things in Ireland go the same way, it'll become a British thing.
No, well, it won't. See, at the minute,
There's no
it won't.
beans in Ireland? Wait, I think I
No.
missed that.
They only have potatoes.
Yeah, we don't have potatoes. Yeah, we have potato beans. I don't really drink tea or coffee. White pudding I like, but not love. Hash brown. Actually, now I look back at this, hash brown probably goes up. Because I don't like these that much. Tomatoes, I like small cherry tomatoes, so like little tiny ones. Big ones, just kind of too much for me. Scrambled egg is my least favorite form of egg. French toast is just extra, like, just have a fried egg on toast. Hash brown goes up secretly and joins this tier. I love a poached egg. The only thing about a poached egg is it's more effort than it's worth. It's much more difficult to make a poached egg than it is any other form of egg.
Very true.
They're nice, but not worth it. Sausage, my least favorite meat in the fry-up of the ones that I would definitely pick. Brown sauce, I was just want to talk about brown sauce. Honestly, orange juice is a perfect addition. And mushrooms are lovely. But this is like, if I could just have anything from this list, it'd be everything at the top here. A fried egg on top of my potato bread with a little bit of soda bread underneath. A slice of bacon on the top. Bit of fucking black pudding. And squirt all the brown sauce that I physically could onto that. and then pop open my little egg and let the egg yolk run over it.
Okay, that's not.
Yum.
That's just noise. That's not.
Yummy, yummy, yummy.
This
Get
is
in
the
my
perfect
belly.
thing. This is what we need.
That's infinitely better.
For people listening on audio, this is what we need when we do
We
tier lists.
don't have people listening on audio.
We do.
Yeah.
This is a tier list of which
We're
they
a-
would have no reference of anything we're talking about.
I mentioned all the things I'm talking about at the top. I said my egg. Yum, 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 yum. I can just go, pa-pa, and then open up, and then all the juices will go, all the yolk will go glurpity glurp all over my food.
All the juices. I thought you were saying all the juices that are listening to this on the audio podcast.
Yeah, all the juicers, yeah.
I was gonna say all you need to do is start
Like the
start
XQC
playing
XQL,
songs.
XQCL. That's how I feel about everything in the top row. XQCL, everything here.
Yeah. 4 out of 5 XQC.
I love XQC.
Well, that's enough about my tier list.
Enough about XQC as well. I'll say.
Well, Lanny, go.
Yeah, so I'll start from like the top of mine going downwards. So the top row is like this is the fry up I want. So like the other things like just even like a step below aren't like worse necessarily, but like the top is like my go-to fryer, which also is basically the fry up you get at Spoons.
Yeah, fair.
Like this is very like typical fry up, nothing out of the ordinary. I've said that was coffee on the top row, mainly because it's in like a coffee cup, whereas like the cup for the other drink looks more like a teacup to me. So that's why I put them that way around. But yeah, like orange juice and like I'll usually like start with a coffee and then go to orange juice. That's usually how I do like the drinking.
Palate cleanser.
Yeah, and then yeah, fried egg, best way, my favorite way to have egg. The good bacon is on the top row. Sausage, I also agree, is like the weakest meat on a fry up. And I could take or leave having sausages on there. But still, like they deserve a spot. They're part of the fry up.
Well,
Beans,
on that,
love the bit of beans. And then you get the beans with the toast. To quote Curly.
join it.
Hash browns, love a bit of hash brown and a bit of mushroom as well. It's just like the perfect thing. Should have are all things that like I would happily swap something else for, but like so like I would swap having the potato bread for like normal bread. However, in an ideal situation, I would just have the bread and not have the potato bread. Same for the soda bread. I would swap scrambled egg, poached egg for the other egg. I wouldn't complain if that's what came. However, I would still prefer a fried egg. The French toast or eggy bread. Again, yeah, nice. But then I wouldn't want to swap like either for eggy bread because I wouldn't want that would be too much egg.
Too much
if
egg.
It was eggy bread and egg, or too much toast and not enough egg. And I wouldn't want to swap both of them to just have eggy bread.
Real first world problems.
Yeah. Well, this is all very first world problems. Anyway, with this, it's like, I don't want these tomatoes.
Don't you just hate it when you want to have your egg quick, but it's poached? Oh, and you have to wait for the water to boil.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever had a poached egg, but I don't see why I would dislike it. The other bit the not as good bacon, like it's still bacon at the end of the day. It's not as good, but it's still bacon. The decent addition is just like it's kind of take it or leave it, but it's like I'd be like, yeah, I'll add that. So ketchup, like I don't really do sauce, like in general. But like I would add a bit of ketchup to the sausage or to the hash browns. But normally that's what I'd just use like the bean sauce for.
Yeah, as I said, beans, ketchup is just, or beans are just ketchup with extra bits.
Yeah, the extra bits are nice though.
It's like the difference between fucking orange juice with pulp.
Oh no, I disagree.
That's what beans are, the ketchup.
They're not ketchup with pulp.
That's what it is. That's what the beans is. Ketchup with pulp.
So stupid. That's not true.
It's
That's
just so
dumb
true.
as fuck.
It's unbelievably true.
Don't say that.
It's actually just based.
That's the
Idiot.
least basic
Literally
ever.
idiotic.
It's literally true though.
It's idiotic.
It's just true though, because like
It's
what
not
do they
even
do?
close to true.
What do they do? They just give you like
It is
like
the least based thing I've ever heard.
it's just not though. It's just like that's what it is. It's just like something. Once I say this all the time. It's an excuse to eat ketchup. Beans don't taste like anything. It's people that just want to fucking eat ketchup. They're like, oh, I guess I'll just put some beans in it. Like that's why it exists.
You think that the tomato sauce that beans are in is ketchup?
Who cares?
Just, I think.
No, it's
Just
not.
out
It's
both.
bean sauce. It's not ketchup.
What do you mean bean sauce?
Bean
When I open a fucking tin of pinto
It's bean
beans,
sauce. It's
when I
like
open up a
bean
tin of
juice.
pinto beans and I pour out the fucking brine, I'm not going, bean sauce. Like,
You don't say ketchup. though.
Whoa, wait, is that what that is?
assume it's a brine.
That's
of
not
some
like
sort.
baked beans from a can?
It's not ketchup. Like I honestly believe if you give me a
It's not
cup
ketchup.
full of
Oh.
the bean juice and I drunk it, I would go, oh, beans, but where are the beans?
if you filled up a thing of ketchup with whatever the fuck with bean ketchup and sprayed them both out in the thing together, I wouldn't know the difference.
Baked beans are in like a tomato soup.
Yeah. Ketchup.
Oh my God.
No, the tomato soup isn't ketchup.
My perception of reality is completely different now.
Yeah, you telling me actually the fruit, the tomato fruit, the seeds are actually just beans. I'm telling you, that's what it actually is.
This is the craziest thing I've ever heard.
That's
Wow.
not true, but at the same time, I do think the sauce basically is just ketchup with less sugar in it.
No,
That's what it is.
no, it's not.
What is it then? Because it doesn't naturally. They
You
don't
guys
pull
are-
they don't pull the beans out of the
You guys are
fucking wherever they
fucking
pull them out of and go, oh, there's the natural juices,
I mean,
and
if
take the
it was-
fucking ketchup out.
If it was ketchup, then if you had ketchup and beans together, it would taste different.
Because there's more
That's not- it
sugar
would
in
taste the
ketchup. That's the
same,
only
but-
difference.
Yeah, but it's a different.
Yeah, it's the sugar. If I mix sugar in with your beans, you go ketchup with pulp.
That's not right.
Sorry to interrupt. I just wanted to get my actual takes out there.
Why did you just decide to call it an actual take, not like any sort of good take?
It's just real. Like I spit facts exclusively.
I don't know, kind of like like fake news kind of sounding, to be honest.
No, you just enjoy your fucking ketchup with pulp.
So,
Shut up, you fucking asshole.
I gotta start a fucking Reddit page. Like, please, guys, ketchup with pulp.
Dude, you're just being. Stop being a nonce. And let Lion Eagle
Whoa.
enjoy what he wants to enjoy, okay?
No.
Untoasted bread is just on a burger. Is just
Is that a slur? Did I just say a slur?
You just called me a pedophile.
Wait, what? That's what that means?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it is.
No.
Yeah, it is. 100%.
Yeah, it is.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
That's what a nonce is.
but in like
Oh, I
it's
thought it was just like a dumb
A
guy.
numpty. The word numpty would be maybe a word that you'd want to use, but no one uses that word. The word nonce literally
Hey,
means
my bad.
pedophile.
yeah, nonsense
I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that.
Yeah.
Yeah, nonsense is a bit odd because it's like both the least harsh and the most harsh way of calling someone a paedophile.
No, I think if it's bloke saying it to blokes, it's different. But truth man saying
Yeah.
it to curly, I don't know.
Yeah, because now it's like, oh, well, you're actually underage, and you calling me, you throwing that accusation out there. I'm like, I'm gonna lose my
Also,
job.
shut up and take my
No.
money. I can't hear I
Dude,
am in the merch line.
I just thought it was.
Oh, go.
Oh, sorry, that was
What
my
just happened?
TTS is still on, even though I turned notifications on. Fucking hell.
Yeah, so this is going to be Curly's last episode on the podcast because Truthman's made some strong allegations.
He's just cancelled me. Yeah,
Um,
I'm gonna lose me. I'm gonna lose my job.
No,
Oh,
I
I'm
didn't
panicking.
mean. Hey, I didn't mean. Hey, no, I didn't mean it. I promise I didn't
She
mean it.
told
I'm
me she was 12.
sorry.
She told me she was 12. I'm panicking. I'm gonna lose my job.
Oh, dude, what the fuck?
No, on a serious note, yeah, it's cool. Curly isn't a nonce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't fully understand what he was saying. It's cool. But yeah,
Sorry, I pulled an oopsie.
That's fine. Don't worry.
all
That's why I was stun locked. You kind of stun locked me because I had no reply to that comment.
like we say, like nonce is like if you're saying it to someone who is a pedophile, it's like for some reason very harsh. But then if you're saying it in like a friendly context between like mates and like it's like
Yeah,
banter,
yeah.
like it's like absolutely like if you called them a pedophile, it'd be like, whoa, that's a bit weird. But if you
Yeah.
call them a nonce, it's like nothing.
And for context, the thing that I was
I get
quoting
what you're
is
saying.
this like he's just called the bald nonce, isn't he?
Oh no.
And it's basically just this video of this guy, like, and these like pedophile hunters were like hunting him down, and he just goes, "Oh, she told me she was 12. I'm panicking now. I'm panicking."
She told me she was 12 is from like a fake TikTok like of like parody of the
Yeah.
sort of pedophile hunters.
Yeah,
Where
there's
it's like you're here to meet an 11-year-old girl, and he goes, "She told me she was 12."
But there's so many of them that have
That's
all
so fun.
they've all
That's
came together.
funny.
And basically there's one
That's
of
a
this like
banger.
this bald guy, and he just goes, "Oh, I'm panicking. I'm gonna lose
But
my
yeah,
job."
yeah. But I think that one is real.
Oh, that one's real. Yeah, that one's
Yeah.
real. But he was panicking, and I don't know if he lost his job.
But yeah, speaking of
God, that's a
nonsense, if you have
banger.
chips with your breakfast, you're a nonce.
Yeah.
No, but like the reason they're on not first, not keep away is because like I appreciate that in like an all day breakfast or like an all day brunch, like they often swap chips for that, and like there's nothing wrong with having that in like an all day brunch. So like if push came to shove and I had nothing like in terms of like anything potato or something, and my fry up was lacking, I'd maybe get a few chips on the go or a couple of waffles. And it wouldn't be the end of the world. However, it's not something I'd actively choose to put in there. And then keep away. I don't drink tea. I don't want crumpets. I thought was some sort of horrible black pudding thing, so that's why it's there. I'd probably put it in not first. In hindsight, black pudding, white pudding, the most disgusting things to ever hit the planet Earth. And then I'm just not a tomato fan, like actual tomatoes.
That's fair.
So yeah, yeah. Tomatoes are the only one that like I like traditional fry up that I like leave
God.
or give to someone else if there's like multiple people having a fry up.
I love every day of the week.
It's always good not liking tomatoes and having a friend who doesn't like mushrooms. Best trade negotiations.
Who wants to trade?
Who
I
doesn't
love
like
tomatoes.
mushrooms?
Oh, they're boring. Like it's
No.
like eating soggy trees. It's
no.
like it's like worse
broccoli.
broccoli. No.
I feel like you rub the bacon on the.
Okay.
On the bacon.
This is. Sorry, I need to interrupt for 1 second. This is incredibly important. Curly, I'm dropping a link in podcast. Just watch through the full video that's attached to this, please. I guarantee you it's worth it.
Okay. Waiting.
Okay, I sent it. I sent it.
Okay,
I
right,
sent
one
it
second.
twice. That's
love
twice
that
as nice.
The current topic, Curly, you spelled panicking
I know.
wrong, so you've actually put I'm panic king.
I realized I spelled it wrong. I actually thought that's what Truthman was about to say. It's like I put the correction of the spelling of this word in. Okay, 1 second. So you want me to watch this?
Wait, no, I'm pretty sure. I think that's an acceptable spelling of panicking.
Oh, really?
Yeah, pull it up on stream if you can.
Not in
Yeah.
my country, it's not.
You aren't going to hear this.
Okay,
And I'm
idiot.
also not going to hear it. I realize because I have
Yeah.
Twitter muted.
Okay, yeah, get it out loud. if we can.
I understand during the departures today or at some point
I can't hear anything.
You're not going to hear anything.
I think it's the way sharing is.
Okay, regardless.
Watch it on Twitter.
Basically, it's like they're talking about Johnny Depp. It's like a rally for Amber Heard, right? People going out to support her. Skip to about like 45 seconds in.
Oh wow, I sorry, just to detail this, I was completely wrong. That is just how you spell panicking.
I'm panicking. I'm
Yeah.
gonna lose my job. For some reason, it doesn't want to skip.
Cringe?
Yeah, it's
Cringington?
literally
Cringe
cringing.
alert. Any cringers?
Oh, Asians for Amber.
Oh my god,
Excuse
that's
me?
so cringe.
Oh my god.
Don't ruin it. No spoilers.
No spoilers.
Okay.
Support Amber. Let's watch.
Basically, they're talking about like how they've got this interview with this dude, right? I'll basically say what he's saying. I support Amber. Basically, I'm out here because I want a fair trial. I support Amber Heard. You know, I want to support Amber Heard. Like, here's where like we're just trying to make sure this is a fair trial and the Me Too movement doesn't like go down in flames and shit.
Oh my god.
Dude, isn't that amazing? It's the greatest shit I've ever seen. He plugged him 4 different times and it says Marketing Monday. Dude, I'm actually losing it at this, dude. What the fuck?
Hey, for the audio listeners, it was it was Atrioc stream that he was plugging.
Why did you?
It's got Atrioc on its side.
Have an audio podcast.
It's funny to say.
The real ones are the audio listeners. We
I
love
can't
you.
believe
I love
that.
you.
Oh,
Lion Eagle hates you if you're an audio listener. I
If
love
you're
you.
an audio,
God,
listener,
it's
you
so
don't exist.
funny, and I don't understand why.
That's gonna be a
I
great.
just don't get it. I don't get it,
Yeah,
dude.
Atrioc
God.
at the same time inside is cringing, but at the same time going, I'm gonna make a banger YouTube video about this. It's like
Oh, it's so true.
That's
Though.
When-
It's so true.
definitely be on the Clips channel for
When-
Atrioc for sure.
When did this happen?
this
like,
looks like
when-
earlier today.
It was like today.
Yeah,
It was a couple days ago. Yeah.
that's
Yeah, I
so
mean,
funny.
I've not seen Atrioc react to it yet. So
Yeah,
it must be
I've-
quite fresh. Cause it
yeah.
definitely will, because that's amazing.
You haven't seen him laugh, put his hat further down his head, and then go, and then put his hat back up a little bit,
He's so
and then
No, no,
you could,
this is definitely one where Atrioc's gonna shout, say, "Don't do this" to chat.
don't do this, and then then take the hat off, and then pull the hairline back and go, oh, you guys are
Yeah,
fucking
like-
crazy. Don't do this.
Yeah, pull the hairline back and.
I have a job. You can't be doing this to me. I'm panicking.
That's what LSF is. It's an anti-Atrioc podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Go to
fuck.
and
So
then
it's actual
Well, it's
LSF,
because we
which is
have to
funny.
we have to fight Atrioc's stupid leeches. We have to fight fucking S3K at some
Yeah.
point.
Not only do
Yeah.
we hate Atrioc, but actual LSF, the Twitter or the Reddit thread also hate Atrioc.
LSF, the inferior Reddit version, did.
Mhm,
yeah, the guys who copied us.
mhm.
It's
They-
kind of cringe that they stole our acronym. I'll say.
Yeah.
Yeah, they also hate Atrioc a lot.
Well, they just kind of hate
Same.
anything, don't they? At any moment.
Well, no, they like a lot of people, but every time Atrioc gets on there, it's exclusively to shit on him. So,
Yeah, but it's because he's friends with Ludwig, and Ludwig left.
oh,
Twitch,
base.
so
Yeah.
then that makes them hate Ludwig, so they hate friends of Ludwig. Which is
And-
why,
Which is why
Which is
Stans
why-
is never on there.
which is why it's kind of good that Stans is never on. I feel like that would probably just be bad for Stans' mental if he was just getting hate threaded.
Look, or live, beep, 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 beep,
yeah.
live update. The Veil didn't make it into the top 3 of Ludwig's flying aces, but the real flying aces with the friends we made along the
No.
way. Beep, 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 beep,
Oh.
beep.
Did Evan Gao make it?
I don't know, I'm just reading Twitter. Evan hasn't tweeted about it, so I won't know.
Hey, I mean, I'll tell you something. It
Well, let
me
means
check his
that
Discord.
the Veil might be available to be in the Among Us competition.
Any leak?
So true, King.
Yeah, we can leak that we're going to be playing Among Us in a week.
Imagine. The year's 2022.
I mean, it's not. This is gonna cut. I mean, this is definitely gonna be published on YouTube after.
Or while
we
it's
do
actually
it.
gonna be. It's gonna come out probably while it's happening.
Yeah, this we're announcing right now. If you're watching this podcast, stop watching this podcast and watch us all live on our individual channels. And go watch us play Among Us.
Except for me.
S3K. Truthman might be there later on. But yeah, we'll be playing with S3K. We'll be playing with hopefully Nathan Stands, and playing with Logic Defender, Spectre, and maybe now Vale. You'll see. You'll just have to go over and check.
And Nandre as well.
And also Nandre, and also possibly Afghans.
And not Connell Jonald, because he's a I was actually about to, I was about to say a word that just was like way too strong.
Please tell me you weren't going to call him the same name Truthman called you.
No. I was gonna call him a CUNT.
That would have been a banger clip, though.
Yeah,
no, that's a slur.
I was like, that's a bit too hard. I was about to say it, and I was like, that's a bit too strong, actually.
Also, because I'm a minor. I'm like a minor.
Yeah, you don't know what they are.
True.
That's fair.
You can't say that word in front of a kid, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Okay.
For fuck's
that's
sake,
not
stop
true.
swearing wrong. Stop swearing in front of the children. Child, sorry. Actually, are we not children? I don't know if anyone else seen this, but Jody, what was that thing you posted on Twitter?
I did not know that would post on my behalf. I did not know.
Because no, the thing was, I thought you did it on purpose, and I was like, "This is fire! This is so funny."
I know. I use Facebook a lot, and I know on Facebook you can click the things, you see your thing, and then you're like, "Oh, I'm a lion," and then you go away. But I did it. I didn't know I was going to share it, but I did share it, and I will say I had so much fun reading the response.
So Jody tweeted this out, which was created by roundyearfun.org/Twitter family, where it advises who your parents are, your children, and your spouse. So apparently, as of like 2-3 days ago, you got married to Z. Your parents are also Z and us somehow. S3K, and then me and Lanigal are your children. It's legit. That's how that works.
It's a beautiful family.
Yeah, there was actually some lovely interactions in the chat.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna read mine out loud, but it was good.
I was somewhere. I think I was talking to my friend and she was crying, and then I read that while she was crying to me, and I started laughing because I thought it was funny, and I had to explain that. I don't.
Like, so there's this guy, right?
There's this guy, and then there's this LSF and
task manager.
And then your friend was like, LSF? What, the Reddit?
Like, no, but then like S3K and then Ludwig.
They turn around and they're like, huh? Oh, I love S3K.
It's like the Giga Chad meme or whatever it is, where it's like explaining to the woman. It's like, so there's this Reddit called LSF, but we stole the name, and there's this streamer called Nathan Stands. Nathan Stands.
Don't you know Ludwig?
Exactly. It's so hard to explain.
Yeah, it's funny though. I did post something that like one of my friends sent to me, which I thought was hilarious. I posted on the LSF Twitter as well, where he tried to explain to another one of my friends like what I like whenever I stream, like who are these people. He always goes, "Who's that NoticeTheZ guy?" because he thinks that's hilarious. And
I will say most of the stuff that gets tweeted on the LSF account is fuck.
So he sent me this. This is my friends sent me this picture and was like, "Okay, this is how we explain what I do." So there's Ludwig at the top, and then Stance is here, then Kurtley is here, and then NoticeTheZ is here, and that's how he describes everything that I do on Twitch.
It kind of needs a
That's so true, though. That's actually based.
NoticeTheZ, where it just says Lion Eagle, though, I'll say.
Yeah, well, if you ever stream, maybe.
Or where it just says Truthman or something, because like.
Yeah, like.
I've been streaming big time recently.
Same level.
Yeah, Truthman has done a lot of streaming recently.
I streamed the past 3 nights, dude. I've been grinding.
He's consistent.
I seen it. I was like, wow. and then I clicked on it and it was like
Yeah,
you're
that
reviewing
was cool.
Scrabble games.
Yeah.
That's sort of not
No, it was
not
Scrabble
me.
games. It's not. It's for the Scrabble side of my audience. Definitely.
Oh well, yeah, for your
But
other
no, what I was gonna
demographic.
say was the no, because there's the Scrabble side and then the Stan side. Like, there's people that watch my streams because like they know me from Stan stuff, and there's people that watch my stream because they know me from Scrabble stuff.
Exactly.
And it's hard to hit the happy medium where I can please both sets of viewers. But yeah, what I was gonna say is that
You think Dorsno's gonna sit there for 2 hours watching Scrabble?
exactly the answer is no. But also, is like the former North American Scrabble champion gonna sit there for 2 hours like watching me, I don't know, talk about fucking like Dark Viper AU or something, or like playing I don't know, playing some dumb regular like streamer game or whatever, I don't know.
That's not what you do.
Anyway, no. No,
Wii
I
bowling.
mean,
He's not gonna
none
watch.
of my content is
He's not gonna watch.
bad.
Watch
Wii bowling was a
someone
fucking
someone
sick, dude.
put a camera to their TV and play Wii bowling like it's 2007.
You're being a fucking hater, dude. The production value on that stream was through the fucking roof. I'm not saying I
Yeah,
was like that
the
was
roof was
no,
fucking
I'm proud
underground.
of that. Well, I did do it in my basement. It wasn't my basement.
You set the
You should
standard
have seen
high.
the setup. You should have seen the setup where I taped like the webcam that I'm using right now to the ceiling so that I could get the TV camera. It was like, dude, I felt like MacGyver, dude. It was amazing.
One of my favorite Truth Min streams was the 10-minute stream where you just threw a frisbee at a piece of cloth that was attached to a wall.
yeah, from my basement.
Yeah.
that
And
was-
then I don't
that
know if your
was a
internet
quick one.
died or you just went offline, but it was literally 10 minutes. I'm
I
not
went offline.
exaggerating.
No, it was 15. It was 15 minutes. But
Oh,
like,
sorry.
But yeah, no, I just went offline because I wasn't feeling it anymore. But that's why I had the idea to do the Wii Sports stream.
I tuned in and just
That's
watched
such a
Truth Min
sad stream.
go on and off camera and then just throw a frisbee at it like a bit of like cloth or whatever attached to a wall. And then I clicked back on and went, where the fuck did he go?
Basically, my goal is to get like 10 to 12 viewers who like click on my stream as soon as I go live. And then I can run like funny stream bits, like pre-planned shit where like I don't interact with chat and I just do something that is like not like a game or something, just something funny. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You dig, you feel me?
Mhm.
You comprende? Anyway.
Yes.
Yeah, whereas I'm trying to be like the Clint Stevens of LSF.
Never stream. And then
Yeah,
come and break
Who
a world
never goes
record.
live and everybody loves him.
Yeah, exactly. I want to be well loved, recognized.
Did he-
My
what-
streams do really well, but I
I'm
only have to
joking.
do one every
I'm
year.
joking. But yeah, that's fair.
I will say, most of what I was gonna say was most of the stuff that Curly posts on the LSF Twitter account is completely incomprehensible to me. It is like I don't whatever dialect you're like tweeting in, I don't understand it half the time. So I always get these like notifications whenever anybody likes an LSF tweet, and I look at it and I don't understand what it's saying, which is why I haven't liked any of the LSF tweets myself.
1 second. Wait, Lanigal, did you go on the LSF account to retweet your own thing?
Yeah, Costa did.
That's fair. Let me read. What was the last
That's a
thing?
banger. That's funny.
When I win one game of Fortnite. Don't tell me that didn't make sense to you.
I haven't really been paying too much attention,
I've got to
but
say, I do like rock out with your Brock.
I had this picture of Brock on my
I don't
phone
understand.
because it's like the word cock, but it's Brock, and it's a picture of Brock from the Pokemon franchise.
What?
Yeah, I
don't
get it,
quite
dude. I
I
get
don't
it.
quite understand the emoji usage. I'll say though.
Yeah, I know it's great. I just find it stupid.
Kind of crazy that Curly and NoticeTheZ are going to be pegging each other on stream. Normally can't find that kind of action on Twitch. Gonna force Truthmain to... I didn't even see this one. This is new. Gonna force Truthmain to host a trivia show so that we can get clout when NoticeTheZ inevitably cheats.
I'll say that one missed.
There was
I don't-
one of the ones that popped
You
off.
just posted like a screenshot of an egg. It's just an egg.
Yeah, that one popped
Oh,
off.
nutritious breakfast.
That one popped off.
I got
I do
6
like-
likes. Is that what
I do,
popped
I
off
do
means
like
to
the
you?
one that is Our Kings.
Oh, that's the Da Vinci twins and those other twins, right?
Yeah, Jedward, yeah.
Oh, it's Alex and Jared
that?
and Jaden.
I'm losing it of a treatment saying I got 6 likes. That's what you consider popping off.
Yeah, hey, like we got 22 followers. That's about as popping off as this physically gets. There's also the 4
Dude,
and
5 of
420
those likes were
equals
from
5.
us. 5 of
Hey,
those likes
pop
are
off.
people who are fucking
Pop
in the
off.
org.
I mean, someone looked at it and went, fair.
Dude, what are you talking
Here's the picture of
about?
Hagrid that I posted.
I tell you what, though, you could say that 5 of those are from the org, but 90% of the posts that go on here don't get all of the org liking.
I know. Exactly.
They don't even hit.
I actually don't think I've liked
like it.
any LSF post.
Speed run like all of them.
Yeah, what the fuck? You tell me.
I like all.
I'll
of
say
them
it.
that relate to
Fuck
me.
you if you have cold hands, just for no reason. Why would you say that?
It was a podcast. It was on the podcast. You wouldn't know because you weren't on it.
I don't recall us saying.
This one is just for the ladies, yes or no? What
that
does
one was
that
mine,
mean?
Bear.
Who was that? Who did that one? Was it you, Lanny?
That was mine. Hey, that you can say what you want, but that one got the most people responded to it.
two
What does it
people.
mean? It got two responses.
I'm sorry, but
Two responses. One from Jody. To be fair, but,
legally, yes. Then Rachel said yes.
I'm just gonna tweet from the LSF account right now.
Don't flood it.
know.
What are we talking about?
One of my one of my replies got a stands like, and that is the
Nathan
one and only time I went on there.
That was so.
that's-
Yeah, that one was great, Jody. I
Yo.
respect that.
Then I
What's
retired.
up?
which one was this one?
Jody, it was the Leech and Redacted frogs. Where is it?
Oh, was this a comment to one of Stan's things? Wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll say it. I think the LSF account has better replies than tweets.
Hey, we try.
Hey, you still write most of those replies, Curly.
Yeah.
Still-
Hope you- I'm actually looking through them now. What a world. This was also a very funny tweet. Oh.
We interviewed a race. Yeah, it's our best performing video as well, I believe. 123k views.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You
Man,
got
we-
23k views on a video?
Of course we didn't. Of course we didn't.
Okay, I just dropped a banger on the timeline. Everybody go check it out. Go like and subscribe if you haven't already.
I'm deleting.
I
It's
really
gone.
hope-
Yeah, it's
I really
gone.
Oh, please tell me it just said Curly at 01 is a nonce.
No, it didn't. It said it was dot Nathan Stans. Which one of those is your favorite?
This one's good,
Definitely
right?
not
That
written
one's
by
good.
Truthman.
That actually sounds like a banger to be fair.
Do you think he's gonna believe it?
I deleted it.
You deleted it?
Yes.
Yo, I just got balloons on my Twitter. How cool.
Why would you
Hey.
delete it? What? You deleted it?
You've
We-
crushed
we-
his soul.
We don't add we don't add him directly. We just pretend that he never knows we exist. That's how it works. It's a give or
Why?
take.
Why don't we just? What do you mean we don't add him directly? I just fucking did.
Not anymore.
Why can't I? Wait, why not? No, that was a banger, dude.
It wasn't. It was you going. Do you love me, Daddy? Do you love me? This was written by Landigo, by the way.
Yeah, that's the
that-
point. You,
Hey, that's not fair.
bozo.
He at least admitted it was him.
Huh?
Well,
It didn't. It said this was written by Lion Eagle. Is Truth Made your favorite?
Oh.
Basically, that's pretty much what it said.
Okay, so the first time you said it, so I've not seen this tweet because you deleted it before anyone could see it.
Yeah.
The first time you said it, you said this was written by Truthman. So.
No. Literally, it just says like dot at Nathan Stans. Who's your favorite member of LSF? Basically, it's definitely should be Truth Man. That was like dash written by Lion Eagle or whatever. It was basically that.
Hey, you know what? I give permission for people to put fake tweets that are of that caliber.
Yes, I'm telling you, it was a banger.
Like,
just don't
Curly,
do,
you're-
I'm
No,
a non.
Curly's a tyrant.
all I'm
That's so
saying
good.
is that I think there's only been two people that we've added that aren't us. One of them was Captain Beanie, and the other one was, I think, Afghans is in one of the tweets. Whenever I said notice he's gonna fight him.
There's Captain Beanie news as well,
Oh,
but I
What's
don't.
the Captain Beanie news?
I don't. No, it's good news. It's good news.
Oh,
It's
okay.
fun news. I don't have it on me though. Basically, in my hometown, there's this like, I don't know if I would call it a trend, but basically there's like a divide going on in my town with people who love graffiti and people who hate graffiti, because it's becoming like, ever since we had like a Banksy painted in the town, and ever since then it's become like this big, everyone does like art. Well, there's I see if I can find it. There is now an official Captain Beanie spray painted on.
oh, that's fucking hot.
Wait, let me see if I can, because it's quite.
All right,
Cool.
while you're talking, I can just see Truthman's like cogs are turning, and he's like, how am I gonna post another tweet now?"
What? What are you
What?
talking about?
I need to
No,
see. Can you send me this picture?
Truthman's actually waiting for a moment where you're not checking the Twitter anymore, so we can post.
That's gonna be hard, dude.
I don't know. You're triple wielding right now. Podcast, Twitter, and probably still World of Warcraft. So.
No. I've done all my dailies today.
You've done daily.
I've done my job.
Okay, wait. How much can we dick ride stands on Twitter? Like, what's the level? Like, what's the limit?
You just don't add him every other day.
Oh, there
Okay,
he is.
basically what I'm saying is, can I respond to his Twitch rivals tweet with a GIF of Tom from Tom and Jerry laying down on a pillow and say, "This is us after we popped off so hard because you were on the Twitch rivals stream."
100% you can.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I'm just saying don't add him directly in a tweet like every day. Replying is completely fine, but I like directly just going, "Hey, which one of us is your favorite?" 1 sec. This is not
I
Captain
need-
Beanie from wait,
Curly,
Oh, I sent the thing. The
yo,
yeah.
I'll say I still think that was fire.
yo, Captain Beanie. Oh, what a sexy bastard! Holy shit. Look at him with his tomato ketchup with pulp.
No, don't ruin
those are
him.
beans.
Captain.
He's not-
Those are beans. It's
He-
not.
I'm just saying, if he heard you saying that, he
Yeah,
would never come on
honestly,
the Great
Kurt-
Debate.
Curly,
That's all I'm saying.
If we do get the podcast episode with
I can't be on
On
it.
the pod.
That's fair.
if you're gonna spread this hate of beans,
I'll ask him his opinion.
You need to have like
you are not asking me his opinion.
you know like they had an episode of The Yard where it was just Ludwig and Susan. We need that with just Curly and Captain Beanie to kind of like talk it out.
That is like.
I want to see it.
That was more like if the interview with Susan was done by Slime, not Ludwig.
Yeah, that's
wouldn't
fair.
it be so much better? I don't know. Like,
I think it would go very awkward very quickly, and then just nothing anymore.
But yes. What a life. That's great. I love Captain Beanie. What else do we have to talk about? On the topic of stands and while you were saying about the Twitch rivals things, man's actually must be getting bread from Twitch right now. I assume they pay him for doing that, but he's been on 2 Twitch rivals events in the past 2 days.
Maybe that's why he's been on 2 in the last 2 days, 'cause
True,
he's not
so
asking for
true.
pay.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I actually watched a lot of the Trackmania one. I don't know if anyone else did, but it was much better than I thought it was going to be. I didn't think I liked it, but it seemed like a lot of fun. Bar the actual racing bit. I like the fucking capture the flag one they did. That was really cool.
Yeah, I agree. I thought the Capture the Flag was really cool.
Mhm.
Yeah, I did watch a fair amount of it. I was one of the people who was like gassing up Stanz's drip.
And I was just assaulting him.
Did not insult him while
No.
he's doing like.
I was like, no, I posted it in the Discord. I was like, yo,
Where'd you
Oh.
post it?
I
On
posted,
Discord?
yeah, I posted in Discord. I was like, yo, Stans, I'm only buy him like one set of clothes.
Oh yeah, no, I did see that. That was kind of funny to be fair. A bit of a one-trick pony in terms of his
Yeah.
outfit.
Yeah, it's like no one, like if you had a job interview and you hadn't been for one for a while, so you go and get like a nice suit or like something nice to wear, and then you don't wear it for like a year, and you're like, yeah, but like it's okay because you don't wear it for like a year. But like with Stans, it's like all these like events have coming up so quickly. It's like, oh shit, I only have the one drippy outfit.
Yeah.
It's getting its use. Hey, pal.
Yeah, but it is drippy. It's like
It is
it's
good. and he does
it's
pull it
not
off.
just drippy. It's drippy.
My favorite bit of drip is still the Connery's pants necklace, the shadow necklace. Actually, the most.
That is good drip to be fair.
Oh, if I wish I was rich so I could get stupid shit like this. Like this.
That's rich.
Yeah, also that. Also wish I was rich also. Thanks, Chaos. I appreciate it. I seen you were streaming the other day as well. What else do... Oh, so... I think you have all seen Ludwig Cat.
Oh yeah,
And
Cracker.
Bob's,
I have
yeah.
actually haven't seen it.
Is that the official name, or was that just one of the top ones that chat
No,
picked?
I think so. So what happened was Ludwig did a marbles / chat voting thing to decide the cat's name, and then it came down to the two names of Coots, obviously short for Cooter Killer, and Cracker were the names that came down to the end. Many good names lost along the way. Rest in peace. My name suggestion of Daniel Herbert.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Chaos _ Jin cheering.
Oh,
That's a good
X100.
Sorry, thank you for the bits, Chaos. I need to turn
Dude,
my
are you
notifications off.
ever
but
gonna
thank you.
figure out how to turn off?
You know the thing is, right? I've
Who
turned
said
off...
I'm playing Scrabble? That's not true.
Apple did, or Appel, as I kept saying. Thank you, Chaos. I appreciate it.
Fuck that guy. No, screw that guy.
What guy? What guy?
Apple.
All right, I was like, leave Chaos out of this. Chaos is
The guy who said that I'm probably playing Scrabble right now, because I'm not.
He's playing
Yeah,
Babel.
No, do you really think that Truthman's
I'm
laptop
not,
could handle playing Scrabble and being on Discord?
That's actually true. You don't know the Truth Man has like
Okay,
literally
It
like
could.
like I think there's more processing power
Could.
in the fucking cat than there is in his computer. He can't even watch the stream.
Okay, ban him. Ban that guy. No, ban that guy. Nobody
No.
says fuck you to me and gets away with it.
No, they do.
Okay,
I allow
no,
it.
that's reasonable. No, that's reasonable. Okay, that's fine.
No, that's fine. You can decide.
I'm not
what
too
community you
pressed.
foster. If it's a community of hate, that's up to you, Kelly. That's fine.
Yeah, no, if you wanna like, you do know what the pyramid of hate is, Curly?
Is it like Maslow's hierarchy of needs?
Sort of, but at the bottom is just jokes, and then there's insults, and then at the top is genocide. So just think about what you want to be a part of. Okay.
Well,
You don't have to have a response
Just,
to
just think long and hard.
At the bottom is jokes.
who we killing?
that. Well, you very quickly decided you wanted to be on that genocide part.
Well, if I have to.
You
Look,
see the-
if someone has, is it like someone has to do it? That's the thing,
No,
right?
all right. The next discussion on the podcast is not if you had to genocide one group.
No, no. In the triangle, does someone have to be in the genocide category, or is that like already been filled? So there's been a few. Like, has the quota been hit, or like what's the deal?
No, it's me.
You're the genocide. Who are you killing? The Latvians?
No, I'm
No,
being genocide.
we're not doing
It's
that.
Wait, doing what? Doing,
If you had to.
So hypothetically,
We're not hypothetically saying.
So let's just say there had to be a gen.
Oh my god, the red genocide tier list.
No way. Okay, so next week we're gonna
You
start
guys-
with the religion tier list, and then we're gonna do the genocide tier list straight after. Don't let those things come hand in hand, though.
Jesus, dude.
But yeah, I was gonna say, what were we talking about? Cat, cute cat, right? Am I right, guys?
Yeah. So
That cat is a white supremacist.
Whoa.
right. So the cat's name was possibly going to be Cracker.
Speaking of white supremacy.
Yeah.
But yeah, so what happened was it was marbles and Cracker kept winning. Then Ludwig put it to a chat vote, and then Coots kept winning the chat vote. So there was like a lot of like people thinking the marbles should be the thing that counts, and people thinking the vote should be the thing that counts. And then people also said that they should call the cat Marbles because that was the way it was being decided. But the only thing that actually
I
mattered
like
in the
potato.
end,
I think potato is good.
Potato was a name suggested by seemingly like everyone. Everyone's trying to take claim to who said potato.
Slime has been like saying that he told
I
Cutie.
suggested it. No, it was me. No, I said it first. I said it
Slime,
first.
Slime said he suggested it. Ludwig said that was the opposite. Slime said he said that Slime didn't like it. Cutie, Ludwig was saying that Cutie suggested it. And then also Stan said that he suggested it.
Hey, should we all throw? Truth Man's thrown his hand in. Should we all throw ours in too?
I think it was Truth Man actually. I
That's
think I
fair.
do remember that.
I do remember that.
Thanks. Yeah, I appreciate it.
Have
you tried
Coca-Cola
Starlight? No, fuck you.
Whoa.
That's so rude.
This isn't the same person that insulted you, by the way. This is a different person.
Oh. Who is it?
It's a friend of mine.
What's their username?
The person that insulted you was Apple. This is Chaos.
Oh.
It's the Chaos Jin.
Whoa.
Sorry. They're just the same. They're the same color on my screen.
Are you colorblind?
No, there's no hostility. We're all nice here. What? No, what? I'm not calling anybody blind. You're blind.
And well, you're the one wearing glasses, but fair.
This is ridiculous. I'm just gonna watch whatever, bro.
Fortnite?
Okay, man. Screw you, bro.
What are you talking about?
Dog.
What are you on?
Whatever.
Are you trying to box
Somebody-
everyone
what's the-
who's watching?
I actually think Chaos would have you.
Okay.
I know Chaos. I think she would beat the fuck out of
I'm
you.
trying to.
That's all I'm saying. She would destroy you.
Okay. Okay.
Why is this?
Whilst
Truth
I
Man
dislike the
joke
man,
about it?
XQC drama with the Gamba shit.
We haven't finished talking about the cat.
What'd you say?
We haven't finished talking about the cat. So I had
Dude, why?
You don't like cats?
Bro. Okay.
Why?
So yeah.
No, whatever, bro.
We're almost.
What are you? Who are you talking to? Truth, are you all right? Are you? Is there someone else in your room that you're talking to? You're having your own little conversation.
Truth Man's really on one tonight.
You're gaslighting
I'm
and
fine.
girl
No,
bossing me.
You've got. Sorry, I'm a little bit. I'm just.
Oh my God! Speak English, please. Finish the sentence and stop going. No,
What?
You've just been saying words.
What are you? Dude, what are you talking about?
So Ludwig.
You're not even. What are you even?
Everyone was suggesting these names like Marbles, Cute, and Cracker. But the only thing that really mattered in the end was what Cutie thought, and Cutie shot down all three of those names.
Yeah.
What did Cutie pick?
We don't know what Cutie's picked. I don't think the cat currently still has a proper name. Unless that's happened on stream like today or something. But yeah, currently the cat is unnamed, but just has like 3 names that chat keeps calling it.
I think the best name is.
Go, truth, man. Are you trying to gaslight me? Like seriously? Like are you like?
No, you didn't.
I'm
Did
an
you
old.
wait? Did you not hear what I said?
No, we didn't.
Yes, you're a little fucker.
Oh.
You're a little fucker. I hope you grow
Older
Did
up.
you
guy.
hear what
I'm
you
not gonna.
said?
All right. To be fair to Truthman, his video did freeze on
Did it?
stream
I was
while
like-
that was going on. So I don't think he's gaslighting.
You're gaslighting girl bossing and fucking gatekeeping right now. It's crazy.
Oh,
Yo, I am a
No.
party animal. Why would I wear a
No,
party
that
animal?
doesn't make any sense. I think it should be called Truth Man.
okay. Did you suggest? I thought you
That would be
suggested
so funny if
Cracker.
it
Did
got
you
one called Truthman.
Did you suggest Cracker or Truthman? Which do you like more?
Truth Man.
You heard it here first.
What do you guys think? Do you like that, or do you think it's not? It's classless.
I think it would be very funny if you put your own name forward and then it won. So then Ludwig.
I think it would be pretty funny too. Do you think Cutie Cinderella would like that? Is that her real name?
No, her name's Blair.
The real name
Oh, it's
Cutie
not
Cinderella.
Cutie Cinderella.
Yeah, it's not. Her name isn't
What?
QT.
Oh really? Oh really?
What are you on?
Asshole.
I want whatever you've
I'm
had.
having a
Yeah,
good time.
whatever. Like, are you? Are
It's
you?
just a little bit late.
Or like, have you been like injecting something onto the table? Like, you're on another planet right now. It's past Big Man's bedtime.
Is that
you can
Notice the
look-
Z?
It's not.
Just don't call me big man. That's offensive.
Why? Explain. It's actually ironic because
I'm not
I'm a big fucker, and it's funny when I call people big man because it implies that you're
Can
somehow
I
bigger
call
than me.
you? Can I call you big man?
You call me
Can I
big
call you
man
big-
if you want.
Say big man.
Are you getting a
Can I
haircut? You look like you've got like the sheet over you. You're about to get a
Can we do like a? Can we do like a?
No, it's
can we
my
do like a
t-shirt.
segment where? Can we like for the next 3 minutes? Can like you guys all talk in American accents and I'll talk in a British accent? Can we do that?
What's happened to this podcast?
Oh, do you think that would be okay?
What has happened to this podcast, man?
Welcome to
Whoa.
LSF, guys.
That's fucking radical, dude.
Yo, like this podcast is gone so off the rails, man.
Yo, brother, fucking hang
Still crazy, man.
brother, this podcast is going nowhere.
Yeah, brother, what's happening with this here podcast? We did.
I've not heard this.
What do you mean, mate? Oh,
there we go.
bro.
Oi, bruv, innit?
Oh my god.
Oh, bro.
Oi, bro.
This is like. Do you need to go to bed, Truth Man? Like, is it past your bedtime? Like, are you getting to that? Like, no. Do you know like when animals stay up a bit too late, they get the zoomies? Is this like your version of the zoomies?
I think we do.
Sorry, mate. I don't understand you when you're speaking like that.
I think we do
Bruv.
have one topic left to talk about on today's podcast, and hopefully it's one that can bring Truthman back in because he was quite interested in it, and that is.
May I intro this?
Yeah. Yeah, sure.
Oh wait. React content drama.
Yeah,
Ladies and
I was
gentlemen,
really
have you
glad. I thought
ever?
you might have done a different one.
I thought I was about to do number
These
8,
neighbors.
but have you guys ever seen a YouTube video?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've seen YouTube videos.
How have you ever?
Yeah,
seen a YouTube
brother.
video?
Hell yeah, brother.
All right, bro.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a YouTube video? Okay, where there's another person reacting to the original YouTube video.
Yeah, man, those are like my favorite kinds.
Yeah, brother.
Yo, I often prefer
Well-
those to the original video.
I like it when there's someone in the top right or left hand
Actually,
corner.
mate, that's quite problematic. That's actually quite problematic. And that's the
Australia?
Where you from? Where you from, brother? You from down under, brother?
I'm from Brisbane.
You from fucking
That's what
Brisbane?
we've got to talk
Who
about.
am I?
Why did you? One second, you went to South Africa for a second there. What you got to talk about, mate? What you got to talk about?
Yeah. All right, mate.
All
Look,
right, mate.
there's this drama. There's this drama with the React content. And what we have to do here is kind of sort it out. So, Lion Eagle, 22_25. Could you kind of like tell us what your perspective is on the React content drama?
Well, you're just full Australian now.
Yeah, I know.
Do you know what this topic's
I've been
about?
there my entire life, mate. Come on, blood.
Do you know what this topic's about?
Do I? Yeah, Dark Viper AU and shit,
Is it?
right?
Yeah, it's about Dark Viper.
I don't know.
So yeah, so over the last sort of 5 days, Dark Viper has put out. I think it's getting close to 7,000 videos on the topic.
It's actually 6 videos, Lionel.
But yeah, everyone's been talking about them because they've been sort of blowing up in terms of. So Dark Viper AU had like a very similar sort of take, getting close to like a year ago now, I believe. Where it was about React content.
6 months. Yeah.
Was it 6 months ago?
Oh, I remember this because I made a Reddit video. Stan's never watched.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there was a lot of sort of a lot going on with it back then. And then, sorry, I'm just scrolling back through so I can get to my point, so I can just basically reiterate them. So he made 6 vids and brought up a lot of good points about how React content, when it's not transformative, not even talking about legality of it, it's like the morality of it, takes away from a lot of smaller YouTube content creators. So, for example, Asmongold watching the entirety of a video and uploading that to YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
There's only so much traffic that YouTube's going to get in a day. So then Asmongold is therefore taking the traffic that original video had a chance of getting. It wasn't ever guaranteed, but then it's guaranteed that is definitely not going to the original video with a fraction of the effort that went into that original video. Which is one of the points that was brought up. It's obviously 6 videos. There was a fair amount of repetition, but there were also like quite a lot of different points to go through with it. But that was one of the main things, is that sort of regardless of the spin that you put on it in terms of if they post a link in their chat, it's still not very good compensation, because all that will happen is the video will get an awful watch time, because people aren't going to sit and watch that video again. They're just going to go on and at most like it and comment, which is going to make YouTube think that video is bad, because it's not got anyone watching it. There was also the point that if you watched, say, Asmongold watch a video, and you see that video come up in your recommended, you're less likely to press and watch that original video because you've already seen it. So that's another view that video won't get because of that. And then every view that it doesn't get, then that's another impression that it doesn't get, and then it's going to be less likely to be recommended, and you're going to be less likely to be recommended their other videos.
Yeah, I get the logic. I just think there's definitely like a point where that's not the case. Like there must be like there's bound to be a graph. Someone could, I say graph. There's bound to be a chart where there's a certain
examples where it's done better.
Mm-hmm.
And I do think that there are maybe some videos that we've done with stands that aren't quite the same. I think for the most part, when we do one video, it's generally from a big production studio, which still isn't like, you know,
Jubilee or whatever you call it.
It's still slightly morally dubious, but it's not impacting one small person. It's maybe having a minor impact on a large company.
Mm.
But like the way that we've sort of branded ourselves a little bit more with doing these YouTube deep dives and shallow dives is more about showing small sections of videos, to not give all of the content out in the video that Stans is doing, so there's more incentive to go watch the videos that Stans has watched because you don't get the full context of everything.
Yeah.
And that's also why we watch like 2 or 3 videos, so we still get a decent runtime and we get to see a nice range of the videos that are on there.
Yeah, I think what I meant was more like like whenever it comes to the whole like stats, which I know, well, they'll get a good run through rate or click through or whatever the expression was you use, click through rate, run through rate. I think they're both a thing, but I think there's a degree of where it cuts off, like similar to like how like 'cause, like there's an example I can think of is like if some literal who megalol posts a video, they're not going to get any impressions anyway. And the fact that they even get the slight buff, mean the buff, I'm using it as if I've been watching a lot of Asmongold and playing a lot of World of Warcraft.
Yeah, so I understand the point you're making. So
I
Dark
disagree
Viper
with you on
bring
that
this
one.
up, and said that the sort of the maths of it works out that if the video's good and people would watch it anyway to the point where like Asmongold's going to see it, then it's going to get impressions anyway. Like,
Exactly.
No. It depends on the community, though. Depends how small or big the community is as well.
So there is a difference between content that is being like reacted to and content that is made to be reacted to. I feel like I noted the Veil and Afghans. They specifically make videos that they want large YouTubers to watch.
Mm-hmm.
To the point of
pander.
which they do pander to them.
Mm-hmm.
And they've done really well sort of succeeding with that, but I do feel like they're sort of making good use of this reaction ecosystem rather than sort of being victim of it, where I feel some people are.
Yeah, I know that I use Asmongold as an example because he's one of the bigger streamers that does a lot of reacting. Yeah, he's covering the herd.
I'll just say I specifically use Asmongold because Dark Viper has a lot of sort of opinions about Asmongold because he does a lot of this.
Oh yeah, he does.
Just like and on the YouTube side, uploads wholesale. Whereas like with Stan's videos specifically, we cut, even if it was watching one video, we do cut elements out.
I'm speaking purely because I watch Asmongold and like because I play WoW and I watch all of the WoW content. I wouldn't know that any of those creators, like most of the creators that he watches, exist if it wasn't for him watching them at all. There's this really, really good series by a YouTuber called Barney95, I think is what it is on YouTube, but Barney Beekeeper, you'll be easy to find that out. Genuinely one of the best made videos, like series I've ever seen. Like in terms of like quality, it's so good. Even if you don't like World of Warcraft, it's 100% worth watching. It's all just put together so fucking beautifully. And she makes amazing videos. I would never ever have found that if it wasn't posted like on like fucking Asmongold's like channel. And she's popped off because of that, because the first video got all the traction from Asmon and then it just like skyrocketed from there.
I think maybe it depends as well on like how the actual creator is going about it, because I mean like with that person you're talking about, I don't really watch Asmongold's stream, so I'm not sure, but I think it might be different. Say he shows one video and then everyone gets to go and watch the other ones until, you know, maybe he does another one like another week later or something. But I think there are some creators who are sort of likely to watch one video and then be like, oh, I love it, watch the entire series in like 2 days, and then it's like, well, now you've taken kind of all the content that you could have been kind of supporting the creator with. But I don't know, it does sort of depend on like whose content you're taking to an extent, I think.
Asmongold as well has said, like, if people don't want to watch his videos, he won't. Because there's one WoW creator who says, don't watch my videos, and he doesn't.
Yeah, the problem with that is it's not. That's like it's kind of like that. So the example that was given was, so like XQC used to watch. I can't remember the name of the channel, but it's one of the like it's got a bit of an odd name, but it does like the science animation videos. I think they do.
Okay.
It's the one that begins with like a K.
No idea.
But yeah, so he was reacting to a lot of their videos, and then they turned around and said, "Can you stop because you actively hurting our channel?" And then XQC did, but that's not really good still, because what's happened there is he's basically been caught doing something bad, and then he said, "Oh, I'm not going to do it anymore to you," and then moved on to someone else.
Yeah, I just think it's one of those things where you could say it's a bad thing, but it depends on the scope of things. I don't know. I really couldn't
I
say.
think there's definitely some nuance to it,
I
but I
mean-
think it's that for the most part, these small creators are losing out because the mathematics of it are like I said with it to be at a level to be seen by those streamers. That means that it is getting some impressions anyway. To the point where someone's seeing it to either suggest it
Like,
to the streamer or it's being seen by the streamer themselves. So the impressions are coming in. They might not be as quick and as spiking as if if Asmongold or a streamer watches it, but over time, what's shown is that they do worse anyway because they have this small spike and then it peters out to being lower because no one wants to watch that video
So-
because more people have seen it through Asmongold or through XQC.
This is like where I stand. Look, I'm a big workers' rights person, so I see React content as generally inherently exploitative of labor is how I see it. Because like the way that I think Dark Viper made this like analysis in like his first video on the topic or something, which was like you make a video, a really, really good video that takes you 100 hours of labor or something like that. And then since it's a good video, it starts popping off. It starts getting impressions. And maybe there's like some large streamer. Like, think about it this way. If a large streamer reacts to your video, it's probably because they or their community is going to be interested in your video. So your massive video, your pride and joy, which took you 100 hours to create, this streamer is going to get all of the clicks and the views for the reaction to this video from their fans that are now not going to go to you because those fans, while maybe because they're in the community that like reacts to this video in the first place, like would go watch your video, are now not going to because they're either going to watch the stream that the streamer watches it on or they're going to watch the video that the streamer puts out on it because they like that streamer and they don't know you yet. So like your 100 hours of labor is essentially being like this the streamer is cutting off your ceiling and reaping the rewards of your labor with no labor of their own. That's how I see it, at least.
Yeah, I just feel like you're saying, oh well, the people from this community are like, oh, this is really good, you should watch it. I don't, but like, if you're saying it was as good as it was, would they not already have watched it?
But that's not how the algorithm works. The algorithm works that more people watch
No, that's
it and
not
then it
right.
snowballs and snowballs.
Yeah, but
Whereas so what's happening with the streamer
Like no,
watching
like
it
Line
is
Eagle.
they're,
Not Line
they're
Eagle.
getting in there before the algorithm can pick it up and then cutting it off before the algorithm can pick it up because no one else is gonna watch the video and then get it with the better with the algorithm.
I just
So
don't.
they're
I can't think
Think
of an
about like
example
if
because most streamers
just Curly,
don't.
think about if you like here's an example. You make a video or I make a video that like appeals a lot to the fighting game community or something like that, right? It's a video that let's say 80% of people who are in the fighting game community would watch if it got recommended to them. Now, let's say some streamer in the fighting game community, Ludwig or Mango or like
Anyone who plays
IBDW
Smash, just as an example. Yeah.
or something like that finds the video or gets recommended the video, maybe even by like one of your viewers, somebody who watches you, who knows that your content is good and they recommend them this video, which happens all the time, right? People are like, "Yo, this is like my favorite YouTuber. This is a great video. Come watch this video." And it's early, even though the video is great, it's early. Then, though you do get the exposure to that whole community, like your video is not going to be watched by the community that it's supposed to appeal to because it's going to be watched by the one person and everybody else is going to watch them watching it. Like that's the issue, right? Like your growth in the sector that you're targeting gets completely cut off when a streamer in that sector like watches it unless like the only possible upside is that you're going to have a very low conversion rate of like a few people seeing that being like, wow, this is really awesome. And then they go onto your channel and watch your other videos. But that is rare. Like that doesn't happen all the time. I know I've seen lots of like cool shit that Stans has reacted to, and I've never ever like clicked onto a new channel and started watching them, even if I would have watched the video that he's reacting to.
Then you wouldn't have clicked on it anyway.
No, I would have clicked on the video, but maybe the rest of their stuff doesn't appeal to me as much, right? Maybe it's that topic, like.
Then you were never
What do you
going to
mean?
watch them. Then the growth spike is exactly the same. It doesn't make a difference.
No, but the difference is
No,
that
I was going to watch their
original
video. They were
Yeah,
going to
you're
get a
gonna
view from me on the algorithm.
One video. You were going to stick around.
Yes,
it's the same
they were
problem.
going to get a.
It's the same problem.
No, it's not this. It's
It's
not the
exactly
same
the
problem
same problem.
because
It's
I
not
was
the
going to
same
do
because
that,
that
and 10,000
YouTuber
other
would
people
get-
were going to do that.
So if a YouTuber has one video that appeals to this audience, and then even if there are people who go over and check out the channel, and then this is the only video that's like that, then they're not going to watch the rest of the videos. So the entirety of the money that could have been gained by that one YouTuber from this one video popping off within this community is completely gone in this scenario.
I
Completely
think there's like there's bound to be like a viewer subscriber like point where it stops being beneficial.
Yeah, and where it stops being beneficial is the majority of the people who have their videos reacted to.
I don't know. I like you say that, but I don't. I think it depends. It depends who it is, and depends
So
what the.
using New Streamer Saturday as an example, how many? Sorry, not New Streamer Saturday. In YouTube deep dives and shallow dives as an example, how many of those channels were you not aware of before watching the Stand videos?
I can't even remember one of them off the top of my head.
Right. Okay. So those. So have you watched all of the? Shallow
I
dives?
have, but like I don't remember.
Okay. So
Some reason
you've
all I'm
watched
thinking about
the
is Glee, even though that's not what the topic was about.
Okay, so you've watched those Stands videos, right? But then you've not gone through and watched anything of those creators.
Who were the creators? Remind me.
CDP Grey, Hank Green. We've had.
No, I used to watch Hank Green. I don't like Hank Green.
Blue Van Man.
But I watched Blue Van Man before I watched Stans.
But yeah, so those two examples at least you didn't go through and watch those videos afterwards.
I've already watched
what
Hank Green
they were
videos before. I'm aware of his existence.
But fine. So just CDP Grey then.
I don't remember anything about the I just don't remember. So yeah, no, I guess I haven't went and watched.
But then that's an example of if you there are in the majority of the people who watched the Sans video, right?
Yeah, but I would never have clicked on the video in the
saying
first
that
place.
The CDP Grey video. But the difference is that with a lot of people, like they would, if they were to be recommended CDP Grey's video on hexagons or bestagons, they would see.
Oh,
the
that's
effort
what
in
that
there and
was.
then
Okay,
press
not
on it.
okay.
Yeah, so they would see that video pop up and they'd be interested in what is hexagons or bestagons.
I guess
But
maybe
now
I just don't.
It never will be.
I just don't live in that mindset. Like I don't. I think I'm just a bad example for this because like I don't.
Yeah, so the natural progression of YouTube viewers isn't they stick to one creator.
Yeah,
Like-
I guess because for me it's just I just know what I want to watch and I watch it. Like I don't really do massive exploring, and if I do, it's because I've watched like one video and then it just got down a rabbit hole. One example would be if you remember, do you remember all those the crime ones, like this guy killed like 6 people and then all the streamers watched them? Remember? No?
No.
Yeah, it's like the JCS or JSC thing.
Yeah,
or
yeah. I only knew
yeah.
they existed because I heard Hassan was watching one of the videos. I was like, "What's this?" And then all of a sudden, I was watching like 6 fucking documentaries about some dude who stalked a girl, and then like his interview tapes of like how not to be a psychopath. And I was like, "This is, I'm interested in how not to be a psychopath." Yeah, and then they popped off on YouTube. Like the only ones that I watch are the ones that pop off. Oh, I got cut out there. Sorry. The only ones that I watch are the ones that absolutely pop off. So I'm just a bad example for this. Because anything that pops off on YouTube is because I've seen a streamer react to it, and I'm like, "Yo, that's cool. I'll watch that."
Yeah, I mean, well, with like what Truthman was saying about like, say a creator spends like 100 odd hours making a video. If they were to, I feel like at least for me, if someone's gonna put that much effort into a video, and then say I'm watching Stans and he watches it and I'm like exposed to it, I feel like, again, maybe it's me, but if I'm really enjoying it and I know that this creator's got 100 more videos with 100 more hours to each video, then I'm gonna be more likely to put myself like into that community sort of thing. Like I'm more
Hmm.
likely to go back if I know that this is sort of more consistent. So I think, but I don't know. It does sort of like depend to me anyway. It sort of depends on the creators and sort of very specific like
Is
details of it.
if
Because I don't know, like
reaction is basically just a non-consensual fucking collab. Like
yeah,
that's what
Yeah.
reaction is. It's a
Also,
non-consensual collab.
also, even if they got consent, it's basically like a horrible deal for the person who would agree to that collab.
I don't know, because like
It's a horrible power dynamic.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Everybody hates like all the fucking bad metaphors that Dark Viper's using, but like he's using them because like they're powerful and because they allow you to understand what the point that he's making is. Like obviously it's not like equal to something like slavery or sexual assault or something like that.
that's
But
his
like
fault for doing something
you can
stupid like that. I remember making that reference.
what'd you say?
That's it. That's his fault for making a comparison between those things, which he'd done to my recollection of the initial video.
Yeah, that's my
Yeah,
That's my point. That's what I'm saying. Is like it's stupid to compare it to that, but it gets the point across. Like it's exploitative.
I actually don't think
Yeah.
it gets the point across. I think it damages his credibility more and makes the point less valid. It's like me saying,
Reasonable.
it's like when someone goes, "He's literally Hitler" as an argument. You go, "Yeah, I've lost all respect for what you're saying right now because it's not." That's
Okay.
my opinion.
Like
Like if you like, it's literally like massive hyperbole on a statement makes me go, everything you're saying is now invalid because you've decided to blow it out of a ridiculous spectrum that's just not the case. Big Man making a YouTube video about Drake and Josh deep dive is nothing compared to any of these things you've mentioned. Whilst that video was fire, I recommend it.
I don't know. I feel like what you're saying about it being exploitative. I agree with you. I think there's a lot of that within it, but I feel like at least for me, I think there is sort of a difference. Say, I don't know, you take like Afghan's YouTube videos, and then you get like someone like Mizkif who will watch all of them, and then it's like you've taken all the clout away. But it's kind of like if the circumstances are different, like say I don't know, like Jubilee or one of those like sort of companies or like BuzzFeed or something like that. I feel like I don't know. Maybe it's just
Mm.
I feel like that's gonna hurt them less than someone small who's trying to grow, who's trying to create something. Like I think maybe I don't necessarily think that makes it any more right, but I think that well, I suppose that's what I'm saying. I suppose I don't know.
No,
Like
I don't get it. It just
I
depends
mean, yeah,
like how far do you want to go?
what'd
Do you
you
want to
say,
go?
Curly?
Oh,
It's what?
Afghans shouldn't be allowed to use Rochelle and Stans for a video because that's their likeness and he's leeching off them. Disgraceful. Come up with your own ideas.
I think the slippery that's just you're using the slippery slope
Yeah,
fallacy, which
exactly.
is like
Yeah.
which is a
Yeah.
fallacy.
Yeah, it's a fallacy.
I don't know.
That's not yeah, exactly.
I just don't
like
I
a
just
lot
don't
of people
think.
like specifically like I remember XQC bringing up this point of like I think actually Ludwig brought up the point that that Viper himself used Kingdom Hearts music as his outro, and then Ludwig's point was like, well, that's not yours, you're stealing that, whereas it's all about the results of the actions. For example, him putting Kingdom Hearts music at the end of his video isn't going to have any impact in any way of anyone buying Kingdom Hearts. No one's going to think, oh, I don't need to buy Kingdom Hearts now because I've listened to this one tiny piece of music at the end of this video. I've got the entire
Right.
thing that I needed out of that. Whereas some people will watch React videos like Asmongold's video and they will say, I don't need to watch that video now. I've watched it, and I've watched it with Asmongold. So the point is that
Like I have done
that's
this. I've done that.
I think everyone would be guilty of that.
Yeah, the issue is people would never watch that video anyway.
But the point is that people are watching that video because it's getting to the point where it's suggested to the streamer.
But it depends on the whole community you're in. Like how like the World of Warcraft YouTube community, believe it or not, isn't the biggest thing in the world. It's just that it's led by a big massive figure in Asmongold, and he could take and pluck any 1K like subscribed channel and basically make them it their full-time job, which he's done. I know it doesn't happen with everyone, but then that's the thing with content creation anyway. You could make a fucking banger video and it could just never get picked up ever. Like it happens with streamers. What were the chances that Ludwig's gonna pop into your stream like fucking and you get in a YouTube video because he's watching your content, and then like remember that alien dude, whatever his name was? Do you remember him? And he just didn't. He stopped streaming for a while. Remember that guy that like Ludwig like paid to do a fucking what was he some speedrun tactic, and then he gave him like 100 quid, and then he rated him, and then people watched his stream, and he ended up getting a bunch of money from it, and then just stopped streaming. Like, what are the chances? Like he was just a dude playing Mario. I think that it's so hard to even get successful in content creation full stop, that if someone's willing to like I guess it depends what size you are, is the moral of the story. Like if you're someone that's like below like 10k subs, and someone like Asmongold or someone like Ludwig or someone like Miskiv watches your video, it's only beneficial. I think there's a point in subscriber viewer count where it becomes unbeneficial. It's like fucking like a Giffen good, if that means anything to anyone in the world knows what I'm talking about.
No, I don't.
It's basically like
I mean, I would argue that the only point at which it's strictly beneficial is when your channel isn't even monetized. Like that's the only point where your ad revenue isn't getting taken away, and even then it's arguable.
But but like if you to get monetized, you need 1,000 subscribers, a certain amount of watch time. The likelihood that you're even making that someone's going to click on your video is extremely unlikely anyway. There's so many channels with monetization on their channel.
But Curly, like the point, yes, but this just goes back to the point that I feel like you've been missing the whole time, which is that like if the video is being suggested and watched by a streamer, it's getting views. Unless it's like a really niche scenario in which you've got like your niche little interest group like Asmongold in World of Warcraft, where he basically is like the kingmaker and has the power to pull somebody up and like sick his fans on their channel and like give them 10x subscribers in a day or something, right? But that's not the way it usually works. The way it usually works is like fucking XQC pulls up a video like that's popping off recently in front of his 60,000 fans, and then posts a video about it for like his 3 million subscribers on YouTube. He's not like everybody go subscribe and follow and like this guy. He's not like everybody go over to this guy's channel. He's just like, yeah, this is going to be good for me to like.
Yeah.
What'd you say? Like this is just going to be.
I just don't watch that content. I guess I've never watched anyone that doesn't do that. So I'm just in the blank then, because every single person that I watch react to it, it's like, go here, go do this now, like, boom, 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 and then you
yeah, but even when it's in stream and it's like it comes up for like a second, the amount of people who are actually going to go and click that link is just so minimal that even the shout out barely makes a difference.
If that video is sort of rising
Like even
anyway,
Stans doesn't do that every time.
does that like hurt the video? Like, does the algorithm sort of, is that affected like for the rest of like the next videos to come?
Yes,
or
it's
is it
affected
like...
because even well, it's not for the videos to come, but for that specific video, like if like I would argue that having the streamer watch it and then be like, everybody go visit this channel and linking the video actually probably hurts it with the algorithm, because YouTube is seeing that like, oh, maybe like 3,000 people clicked on this and then they all clicked off within 25 seconds because they've already seen the video. Right? Like that's the issue.
Yeah, in terms of
and Line
YouTube,
Eagle knows way more about YouTube than I do.
Yeah, so in terms of YouTube, subscribers don't matter. Likes don't matter in terms of your videos being recommended. The only thing that really matters is how much of it people watch. Because what YouTube want to do is keep people on their platform. And the way they keep people on their platform is by them having videos that they watch all the way through. Well, just all the way through. So as close as they can get to people staying around, watching a video all the way through, going to another video, watching all the way through, is the basics of how they promote every other video. Is because they want people to stay on their website, and then they can advertise to them and YouTube can get money. So the way that works is by having a video that people are already watching all the way through, because then the most likelihood is that someone else is going to watch it all the way through. So if someone is if even if like I'm not going to use an example of a streamer, but a streamer puts the link in their chat, and even if every single one of the people in their chat goes and likes and comments on the video, that is worse, because it's going to be like, let's say it's a 300,000. No, sorry, let's say 30,000 people are watching the stream. 30,000 people go and watch 5 seconds of that video. YouTube thinks that video is the worst thing on the website because it's not worth watching past 5 seconds. And it will never
That
get
makes
recommended.
sense. Yeah. I don't know. I think it's not really a metric that you can really use, but I feel like for me, if I were to actually, do stuff, like, make videos and actually, want to kind of grow, I feel like for me, what I'm trying to say is it sort of depends on like what you as an individual are kind of wanting out of your own content, but it's kind of difficult because you can't really say that when someone else is taking your content. Because I feel like for me, if I've created something, I'm more excited about more people seeing what I've done than me getting the views and me getting it. But that's all my perspective without like the money, and obviously like like there's no sort of dependence on that. But I think, like I've said, you can't exactly just go and ask, or well, you could ask, but you can't really know that when you take it from
I just don't know, because I've only ever seen positive things from it. I don't have the other's perspective. The only people that I watch that react to things, it's only like Stans isn't big enough to make someone realistically. Like the only one that I watch is like Asmongold and maybe like some like Miskiff stuff, and like most of the time, I guess you're saying that it won't get recommended to people. And you said subscribers doesn't matter, but then at the same time, if you're subscribed, you're going to see the content pop up in your or not recommended, but like you're going to see it on your feed to some degree if you go to the subscriber thing. I feel like that in itself means that people are going to more likely then click on a following video. Maybe I'm wrong.
I feel like it's so dependent on like the person and whose channel it is, because I think there's going to be both sides of it, where people are going to be upset that they're not getting they might be getting the exposure, but like what has been said, like they're not going to be able to get the views, which is not going to help them with the algorithm. And then there's going to be people who are happy to get like the subscribers and to get like the community engagement and things like that. So I think it's neither argument is.
It also depends how good their next video is. Because if you make one video, everyone watches it and it bangs, and then you're like, oh, I did bad after that, it was bad for me. It could be just shit videos.
Yeah.
Could just be bad. It could just be you popped off because you made one hype video, and it was great, and then the next one's like rating like the fucking Bristol Stool chart. You know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong, I'd probably watch that, but like, but I guess it just depends. Like I get what you're saying, but I just haven't seen any massive negative things. Like I would need to see it to believe, I guess. I just don't know.
Oh, I think Z might be available to jump in. I've just seen that he's posted his video ninja.
Oh, cringe. He's gonna come in and have. Okay, guys, I have a base take about this.
Maybe he can. I'd like to hear what he has to say, and then I think we should wrap up because we're probably over time.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to come to a solid end to this with us all agreeing.
No, I don't think there's a right or wrong answer.
Notice the L.
Welcome.
Notice the L.
Because none of us are super affected by this.
I love the shirt.
There's no point.
Thank you.
Knowing too much about.
So do you have a base take about this that you want to come in and go, boys?
Yeah, you.
No, I actually don't. I just got home and I was like, "Oh, you guys are still going? Cool."
Oh, we thought you were listening, and we thought you were going to be like, I need to give my opinion.
No, I so just got home. I'm like still eating my Taco Bell,
That's
but I
cool.
was like,
Right,
hi guys.
We'll fill you in then. We're talking about React content.
Yes.
I don't know if you've seen any of the Dark Viper stuff that's been going about. Either seen the videos or heard anything about it.
Didn't all the Dark Viper shit happen like a month or two ago?
So like 6 months ago, there was a thing
That's
about
happening
it.
again.
It's come sort of full circle again.
On the loop.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like we talked about it last time that it came up. That I think that overall it's probably for the good. Me and Curly have like really similar takes on it. Like the more eyes you get your content in front of, the better. Whether or not translates to views directly on your channel, just people knowing your name and like getting out there is a positive thing. But also like Curly said, if you're a fucking just like a one and done type of bitch, then you can't really complain that you fell off afterwards. You have to continue to make good content. So I have pretty much the Curly take.
Fair.
Because Curly is real and based and true.
Here,
I don't know about that.
what do you think about beans?
There's one right answer.
Beans are just tomato ketchup with pulp.
So as a vegetarian, I like going and getting just cans of vegetarian baked beans, and I'll just like eat them cold out of my pantry. So
it's like ketchup with pulp, though, right?
it's like barbecue sauce and pulp.
Oh my
Let's
god.
go! Notice this is my favorite member of LSF.
This is my retirement. It's been fun.
Jody, I think you should join the anti-react side.
Yeah. I hate people who react. Everyone, right here, right now.
Clip this.
Well,
Done.
you say clip this. Jody, have you been going mad?
Yeah.
I have 57 clips from this stream.
Holy
Hey,
shit.
You said we want to start up a clip channel. We need to get the clips out there.
Yeah,
I've
that's
been
fair.
having fun.
57 though. It's fucking
Okay.
mad.
They might not all be bangers, but there'll be at least some in there.
Yeah, because then I can find the best bits.
If we sit here for 3 hours, there's got to be at least like a few we can get out of it.
Yeah, if calling me a nonce doesn't get its way into a clip, I don't know what one.
But yeah, Truthman, you just want to sort of sum up the anti-react position a little bit again, just for Z, just to...
Yeah, sure. The anti-react position is that reacting is exploitative, and based on the way the YouTube algorithm works, reacting when a larger creator reacts to a smaller creator's video, it almost invariably neuters their chances of that video hitting the algorithm, and is actually counterproductive for that video in the algorithm, regardless of whatever exposure the channel may get or whatever likes or comments the video may receive, because of YouTube algorithm's reliance on watch time as its main statistic.
All right, but you also have to realize that your presence as an influencer exists outside of the YouTube algorithm, and so like if people are more likely to click on a video, they're like, oh, is that the guy I watched Hassan react to? And then they're like more likely to click on that as opposed to if they hadn't seen your video through someone else, you know? The one thing that is kind of annoying is what I can think of specifically is when Michael Reeves did the Goldfish versus Wall Street Bets video. Every motherfucker on YouTube uploaded their own reaction video of that. And to me, that was insane. Like, how you could, like, literally every of, like, the top, like, 20 streamers had a reacting to Michael Reeves' video thing.
Stans.
And so, it's, yeah, I was like, Stans, Atrioc, Ludwig did, Hassan did, fucking all of OTV did. It was just I've never seen everyone universally come together and like, oh, we're posting a reaction video to this. So I feel like if something like that were to happen to a smaller creator, that would suck, because like there's like millions and millions of views going to people watching your thing as opposed to watching your thing. So that kind of sucks specifically. But if it's just like Hassan watches one of my videos and is like, oh, this dude's kind of funny, I really don't give a shit.
Okay, so why does it become different with more people? Surely that's just more audiences seeing.
Yeah, I don't think that's a problem. I think it's even better. Because all of a sudden,
it's not an issue because it is Michael Reeves, who's like wildly successful on his own.
Say it was
I think
a smaller video, like the one that you mentioned in the Hassan scenario, but it's watched by Stans, Hassan.
yeah, let's say Cooking with Vincent pops off.
I tried to get it to pop off in the Will Neff chat because he was watching Office Space, and in episode 1 of Cooking with Vincent, I do the Office Space skit, and so I was like, I did a shot-for-shot recreation of this in my cooking show, Eyes, and then he like didn't read my chat. And I was like, damn, feels
yeah,
bad.
So it's fine if that, but why do you think there's a difference there? If you do,
I don't.
You know what? Upon thinking about it, I don't think there is.
I think.
Now that I think about it for a
Well, no.
second.
What I think is, I think it's more beneficial for the small creator than it is for Michael Reeves. As I said before, there's like a view subscriber cutoff point, like how the minimum wage increases shit. I'm just thinking of like economically. There's bound to be a point where it is no longer beneficial, and it's just like pure diminishing returns at that point.
Fair.
Like I don't know the stats. If someone worked out the stats and went, if you have this many views per video and subs, it's no longer beneficial for this. There's bound to be a point. Like it's not like that's not benefiting Michael Reeves very much.
So there is a point where it's diminishing returns, and what me and Truthman are telling you is that it's the point of which you have monetization.
No, but it's not, because that's so small. That's so tiny.
Yeah, exactly. That's why it's so crazy.
I don't understand your point.
Well, because like Ludwig literally did a video proving that reacting is good because he did the whole fucking guerrilla warfare, posting his link in Miskiff's chat and Miskiff reacted to it.
This is like the largest misconception about the issue. That is a video that's meant to be reacted to. That's the same thing that Afghans and the Veil does, where they make a video that's designed to be reacted to, that's designed to leech clout off of a larger creator, right? Like if I make a video about
our
stands,
name is leeching stance frogs. So my brother in Christ, our name is leeching stance frogs.
100%. We get it. Of like we're in the same content sphere as that. And like we're saying, these are examples of people who are using this ecosystem to benefit, whereas people who are doing content that isn't related to already pre-established streamers that are getting like sidelined by this because their videos are no longer being algorithmically viable.
Give me an example of someone suffering from being reacted to.
We can't give you examples of them because they're not being shown in the algorithm.
Because they've
but there must be, because there's a video out there somewhere of that person. They exist because there is a video of Asmongold XQC reacting to them. They exist. It shouldn't be hard to find if you go on and you look at their channel and go, oh, remember this person? All you can think of are the success stories. I know that's generally how things work, but I can't think of.
That's called selection bias.
You're literally just trading off short-term success for like long-term growth. Like, yeah, maybe that one video won't do as well because it won't like hit the algo, but like your name and influence will grow so much from that it's overall a net positive, even if you like lose out on that one video's virality.
XQCL.
We were all waiting to see what the current topic was becoming.
Okay. It's getting late.
Yeah.
I gotta go to bed.
Let me make my shut up worth it. We're gonna do a little game.
No, we're not. It's nearly 3 hours. No, we're not.
It's literally gonna be like a 10-second game, and then we'll be done, and then we can outro.
Okay.
I thought he was like leaking Among Us, even though we already did that.
So I know none of you watch any of the other content I'm on, which is why I'm allowed to do this bit.
I do.
On GrubBuds, we do weird news, and one of the weird news stories that we did last week was I had to evacuate my apartment last weekend because the smoke alarm went off. What caused the smoke alarm to go off? Was it an accident in a drug lab? Did someone fall asleep making pizza rolls? Was someone trying to grill a steak in their apartment? Or did some unattentive kids light a fire in a trash can?
No, Truman was on stream.
Pizza rolls.
If it's pizza rolls, stop saying someone. It was you.
It was Truman. This is what happened to Truman.
Exactly.
Yeah, me and Truman just live in the same apartment, actually.
Exactly.
I'm gonna
Curly, what's your vote?
It was Truman.
I actually can't remember what the options were.
The question wasn't.
The options were accident in a drug lab, someone fell asleep cooking pizza rolls, someone was trying to grill a steak in their apartment, or some unattended kids lit a fire in a trash can.
I feel like the last one.
The last one? Jody?
I think the first one.
You think it was
Pizza
drug lab?
rolls.
Yeah.
So we have 2 for pizza rolls, 1 for drug lab, 1 for unattended kids. Well, congratulations, you all got it wrong. This dumb motherfucker lit a charcoal grill in his apartment and tried grilling a steak.
Oh my god.
Why? Why would he do
That's what he
that?
said.
It's a fucking question. There was smoke because like we've had the fire alarm go off before and people just kind of ignored it. But like my dad, it was going off for like a while and he like poked his head out and there was fucking just like smoke rolling throughout the apartment. And we're like, all right, fuck, I guess we gotta go. I got Jesse in the fucking cat carrier. I was like, we gotta go. And then my dad was like going around like knocking on people's doors like, hey, we gotta get out, gotta get out. And then this dude just had a fucking grill in his apartment.
The real question is, did it work? Like, did he
No,
get?
he got fucking smoked out.
Did he get the steak?
Yeah, did it taste good though?
Yeah.
I did not follow up on the steak, believe it or not.
That is what I can't believe you didn't follow up on the steak before telling us.
Have you ever seen the people that spray their
Not really,
steaks and put them in
no.
a toaster?
That's disgusting.
No.
Yeah, it is. And on that note, thank you for
Okay.
joining us at the
I'll
LSF
just say one more
podcast.
thing before we go, because we've talked about it.
Okay.
Just this is another hot off the presses. The Veil did not make it through, but Evan Gow is in the final of Flying
Oh,
Aces.
let's go.
Let's go. I saw I had 4 Evan notifications. I was about to go check what those were.
And you know what else is going to be
Yeah,
flying?
congratulations to Evan.
Us off the podcast.
Let's go.
See you later. This is
Don't
what we
forget to join the
cut.
Discord, guys.
Oh yeah! Exclamation point LSF and
Someone
chat.
joined the Discord. I was like, sheesh, we doing numbers when I'm not here.
Night chaos.
You have that
Nandre.
real don't join my Discord vibes.
Are we Nandre? We're gonna raid, yeah.
We got
Oh, yeah,
Nandre, we
yeah.
got Blue Jaded, we got Empty Gracie, we got Lobster
It's
Defender.
NAN_DRE, yeah.
Oh, actually, yes, NAN_DIE.
Pog. Let's go.
Gonna give him a raid because he's, I believe, the only one who we're playing Among Us with that we haven't today, apart from maybe a Spectacle. Although I
Perfect.
think we might have done it at one point actually.
I've rated a Spectacore for what it's worth.
Adios. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.